You are watching the Steelers Talk live show here on a beautiful Friday evening. Welcome in to our second live show of the week, folks. Thank you so much for stopping by here on a Friday. We got a bunch of great Steelers content coming your way over the next 2 hours or so. First, we're going to start off by kind of wrapping up mandatory minicamp, my final takeaways, some extra news items that are coming out of camp today. Then also, I'll go into my surprise cut candidates for the Pittsburgh Steelers heading into the 2024, kind of grace period here between mandatory minicamp and training camp. Some players that are probably going to have good training camps here in order to make the final roster. Then we'll get into the mailbag here where you have your opportunity to ask your questions and get them here on the show and have your voice heard. And then we have our Week 6 Madden simulation where we're going to be going up against the Las Vegas Raiders in Week 6 after taking a loss to the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Football on Wednesday. Now, if you want to get your question on the mailbag later today, make sure you guys use hashtag Steelers or Super Chat or Venmo down there in the live chat right now. Really do appreciate your guys' support. Producer Joey is going to be sifting through all these different questions throughout the day, and then once we get to the mailbag, he'll pick the best questions and put them on the show. So if you have a good question, you want to get it on the show today, use hashtag Steelers down there in the live chat along with your question, or you can super chat to guarantee that your question gets on the show. And a little bit of an announcement here to start off today's show. We are going to be doing another Paul Skeens watch party. Once again, we had our first one on Tuesday where me and Jack Sperry, we did the Cardinals game there. It was a very fun day. Paul Skeens pitched so well, the Cardinals fans even gave him a standing ovation. Now on Sunday, we're going to be going up against the Colorado Rockies, and we are going to be doing a live stream for that. Father's Day, Sunday, and that's going to start at 2:45 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to join us for that watch party, that's when we're going to be going live. And with that, I'm going to bring in our producer today, his second show. His first week on the job here of doing, the actual producing stuff. Joey Peterson is here. He is our producer. Joey, how you doing today, my friend?
Jack, I'm doing well, man. Excited for my first mailbag.
Yeah.
Excited for another sim. We got to bounce back after last week's loss.
Yeah, Chris Boswell missed the game-tying field goal in the rain against the Cowboys. That was a heartbreaker, but you know what? The Raiders are a team that I think that they can bounce back against today.
Yeah.
Guess we'll see how they do. All right, Joey, since you're new here, I wanted to get your thoughts on the new Steelers quarterback here, Russell Wilson, because you're getting him for pretty much nothing, $1.21 million against the cap this year. Denver's paying him like $37 million or something crazy like that this year. Do you think, because he's on a one-year contract this year, do you think he plays well enough to earn a second contract with the Pittsburgh Steelers?
I think he does.
Okay.
I think that when you look at his last year in Denver, first off, and you've talked about it, especially when Sam was producing these, and he didn't have a bad year, right? He didn't have the best stats, but he also didn't have terrible stats. I just think the marriage with Denver, when it came to Sean Payton and when it came to Russell Wilson, those two don't fit, right?
Couldn't agree more.
Sean Payton wants a quarterback that can make quick reads and is okay with just kind of dinking and dunking.
Yeah, that's not Russ's game. He wants to go deep, man.
Great. And I think he's a lot more comparable to Ben Roethlisberger than he is to Drew Brees.
Sure.
And so I think him and Tomlin can be a good fit. I really do think so. I think he'll play well enough to earn that second contract. The jury's still out on Fields for me.
Yeah, me too.
I'm definitely more of a Russell Wilson believer, and I would not be surprised if he has a 30,000-yard, 30-touchdown season.
Yeah, I think he's going to have a good season this year. They're not going to ask him to do too much. They're going to have a good run game. They're going to have a great defense. We know how clutch Russell Wilson is as well. We got our first super chat coming in here from the man himself, Kurgan Cold, who has just been our MVP over the last 3 weeks or so, man. So Kurgan, he's already put in his first $6 super chat, which I think we all know what that means. If you're a real one, you know what Kurgan's doing right now. He gets that first $6 in there, and he says he's in the house. Good to see you, Kurgan Cold. Absolutely fantastic. Black Diamond multiple times over at this point. We said last week, hey, Kurgan, we need like $360 to keep the streak alive for $1,000 in the stream. He puts in $369 to help keep the streak alive. This guy's an absolute legend right there. And there it is right there. There's the $9 super chat from Kurgan Cold. Everyone spam those nices in the chat to get today's show started off on the right foot, man. Kurgan Cold coming in with a 6 and a 9 to get today's show going. I see Dominic Schrader down there. I see Fernando Martin. Dominic actually just put in a super chat here, Joey, so let's show Dominic's super chat. We got Limesy in the chat. He says, yo, what's up? We got Kevin here. We've got Fernando. We've got a bunch of great people in the chat today, man. We got Seth. We've got Fernando. We got Yogi's here. We got Fernando. We got Professor. We got Kyle. We got Omar's Burner. We got Jeremy. We got Dominic. We got a bunch of great people in the chat today, people. And we got $2 super chat here from Dominic Schrader. And he says, trade Cam now, get him off the books. And I think he's talking about Cam Hayward here. So, Dominic, we're going to save this question for the mailbag, Joey. Put this one right at the top of today's mailbag, and we'll talk about my thoughts on Cam Hayward and whether the Steelers should trade him or let him walk in free agency next year or sign him to an extension possibly. Also, by the way, I do want to say, before we get into our promotions today, I want to say a big happy birthday to my girlfriend Cassie, who is in the chat right now. It's going to be her birthday tomorrow, June 15th. On Saturday, so tomorrow's going to be my day off, and Cassie and I were going to do some fun stuff together tomorrow, go to a nice dinner, all that great stuff. So do me a favor here, show some love to Cassie down there in the chat, if you will. Tell her happy birthday, and just give Cassie Vogt some love down there in the chat. Seth's saying happy birthday. Limesy's saying happy birthday. We got Mr. Baldhead down there saying happy birthday. We got Fernando saying happy birthday, Cassie. Dominic Schrader is saying happy birthday. And you know what, Joey? Let's get a little happy birthday going here for Cassie to kick off today's show. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cassie. Happy birthday to you. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Happy birthday, babe. I love you. And as you can see, a lot of people in the chat love you as well. So here we go. We got more super chats rolling in to kick off today's show. Omar's Burner with a $5 super chat says, too many people don't understand how much on and off the field Cam brings to the table. Cam does so much for the city and endorses the Steelers for, I believe that's free agency.
Yes.
So Joey, make sure this one gets on the mailbag as well so we can have kind of like those differing opinions down there in the chat. Kurgan Cold saying happy birthday to Cassie. We actually have our first Venmo alert here, folks, so I'll send Joey that right now.
Please do.
We've got... Gonna have a good one, I can tell already, folks. Yeah. This is gonna be a legendary show right here.
Getting off to it.
We're gonna get our weekend started on the right foot. Let's get it going. We've already got our first Venmo alert. We've already gotten a couple of super chats, and we actually got a $10 super chat coming in here, Joey. If we could show Daryl Oglesby's $10 super chat getting us going. Good to see your face, Daryl. Thank you for that $10 super chat. Didn't put anything in there, but Daryl, if you want to get a question on the show, just put hashtag Steelers, and I'll make sure Joey gets that on the show. So thank you for that $10 super chat there, Mr. Daryl. We also got Pat Lepala in here. We got Limesy. We got Junior. We got Professor. We got Kurgan Cold. We got Omar's Burner. We got Paranormal in the Funhouse. We got Cassie in here. We got a bunch of great people here in the chat. We got our first Venmo alert here, a $6.66 Venmo from my friend Shannon Roll, otherwise known as Platinum666, one of our Black Diamonds here at Steelers Talk. So everybody give him some love down there in the chat by getting those 666s going right now. And we've got 2 more Venmo alerts already to get today going. All right, I'm going to send them to Joey right now. We are already getting going, baby. Everybody's saying happy birthday to Cassie, so I think everybody's sending Cassie some birthday Venmos here. You gotta love it.
Sperry, I'm feeling good because they don't even know the challenge yet.
Yeah, they don't even know what we're doing today for the Super Chat challenge today.
And I have a lot of confidence that when they do, we'll be seeing even more Venmos than we already have, Ben.
Absolutely, my friend. So Joey will make those quick Venmo alerts, and then we'll get into today's action. We've got a bunch of great Steelers content, and we've got one from Kurgan Cole with a $69 Venmo. Spam those nices in the chat for Mr. Kurgan. You guys know what to do. Show some love to the GOAT here on the show. Kurgan has spent probably, at least $2,000 on the channel in the last 2 weeks alone. He shows up to every single live stream. He's always supporting the channel. He's always showing love to the nation. You got to absolutely love Kurgan Cole. Then we got a $5 super chat from Hot Rod 24. He says, "What's up, Sperry? I watched the live stream VOD back and it was messed up. Boz makes that in real life. Also, happy birthday to Cassie." Couldn't agree more, Hot Rod. I mean, in real life, Boz would have made that field goal. Now, it was in the rain. It was a little bit longer of a field goal. So
you don't know what the wind was doing.
Yeah, and you don't know what the wind was doing. But, at the end of the day, I think we're going to be happy with what we see from the Steelers. I don't know what happens in today's stream against the Raiders, but, the Raiders stink, all right? I have a feeling we're going to be able to go up against them and get a bounce-back victory. And this one's coming in from Fernando Martin. Bang! Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Fernando Martin with a $100 Venmo, baby. And guess what, Joey? We just got another Venmo alert.
Come on. Send it my way.
Keep them coming, folks.
Hey, everybody spam Fernando in the chat.
Keep them coming. Another Cassie Venmo here. Another Cassie birthday Venmo coming in from another person here. We'll reveal who it is here in just a second. Again, if you want to send a Venmo, if you want to send some happy birthday wishes to my girlfriend Cassie, I am at Jack Sperry. Every single dollar on Venmo and Super Chat goes to giving you guys more Steelers content like this every single day. You guys are the best freaking community of fans a man could ask for. You are the reason why we're able to do this every single day, so we really do appreciate all of your support. And Kurgan Cole comes in, and he adds another 25 to his total here. He sends a message, happy birthday. Cassie sends in that $25 for Miss Cassie Vo. So thank you so much there, Kurgan Cole, for your support. Now, Joey Peterson, let's get into what we're doing today for our Super Chat and Venmo promotions, all right? Because I think that this is going to be a really fun day. It's on a Friday. Cassie's birthday is tomorrow. But we're also going to war here, folks. Okay? We are going to war. Because kind of unannounced, Raiders Report host here at Chat Sports, Mitchell runs. And just so you guys know, Raiders is the biggest channel that we have here at Chat Sports. They make the most money. They have a super large audience, all that great stuff. They have a great channel. But unsolicited, Mitch saw how good our channel was doing and just came out and said, I'm challenging you to a Super Chat Venmo battle when we have these Madden live streams. So yesterday he had his Raiders versus Steelers live stream. Today we're doing our Steelers versus Raiders live stream. And he says, I guarantee you, Sperry, we are going to make more money than you during these live streams. So we're doing a Super Chat battle today with the Las Vegas Raiders Report, our biggest channel here at Chat Sports. And by the way, guys, they have never been beaten in a Super Chat battle in the history of Chat Sports, and we have an opportunity to knock them off today. And if that's not enough to get you to send in those Super Chats and those Venmos to help us win this Super Chat battle and make Chat Sports history today, here is what Mitchell Renz had to say about Steelers Nation yesterday.
Jeremy, I know Friday we usually save for Friday happy hour, but you know what? I'm not losing today. I am not going to go home a loser. I'm not going to go down to our Steelers talk show. So here's just, real life competition, real life situations here that we have at Chat Sports. The Raiders Report is the king of the hill, right? This is the number one show that we have here at Chat Sports. It's the biggest show that we have in terms of people watching. And our Steelers show had a hell of a show yesterday, and they challenged us to a Super Chat battle. Bottom line is this. I'm going to put my body on the line today. Chugs and I are going to have a little bit of fun, and I want to be able to go. We have a company dinner, literally, right after today's show.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to have bragging rights there.
And just for the record, guys, I never challenged them to anything. They just came in and said, you know what, Jack? We're going to beat you, all right? We're going to go out and beat you. So we're threatening them right now. They're our biggest channel. We have been out-earning them this month because you guys have been amazing, and they feel threatened by Steelers talk. And if that's not enough to get you riled up, here is the moment that the Raiders Report passed us in our last live stream in terms of Super Chat revenue.
Yep. David Zon bang! And the dub goes to the nation. Can I get a Raiders?
As you can see, they were pretty happy about what they were able to do yesterday. They put up $1,470 in Super Chat / Venmo revenue yesterday on the Raiders Report. Today, we are going to beat that. Joey, do you know what we're at right now? Because I know I put in the graphic here 0, but what are we at this point? Because I know we've put in some nice money. Let's get to this right now, though. Let's push the Super Chat graphic while you check where we're at to start today's show. But we got a $50 Super Chat from Platinum 666, my man, coming in with a 50 to help us beat the Raiders today. Gotta absolutely love it. Platinum 666, one of our latest Black Diamonds, getting it done for us right now. You absolutely have to love it. Platinum is saying 1470 LOL. That's right, Platinum. We are going to get it done today as a collective, as a nation. We're going to come together and we are going to beat the Raiders Report for the first time in Chat Sports history in a Super Chat battle. Let's make it happen today for Cassie's birthday. Let's make it happen because you know what? We have done a fantastic job this month. They feel threatened by us because we have done such a great job here. And if they want to punch down on a channel that has 3 times less following and they're threatened by that type of channel, you know what we're going to do? We are going to meet the challenge today and we're going to get it done for Steelers Nation. Let's get it going, man. Okay, so Joey, have you gotten the calculation here?
Yes, I have.
He's still working here.
Just got to move over. There we
go. So this is where we're at right now. So yesterday they got almost 1,500. But right now we're at 287, and that's just to start the show. I know you guys are going to be cooking here, especially when we get closer to the Madden stream. So I just want to thank you guys in advance for all the great stuff that you do for this channel, everything that you have done over the last several live shows. We've had 5 straight live shows with at least $1,000 in Super Chat Venmo revenue. So thank you guys so much for all the great times that we've had here over the last 3 weeks or so. So that's another thing, guys, is that we want to keep the streak alive. Not only do we want to beat the Raiders Report today and get up to about 1,500, but we want to keep that $1,000 streak alive here where we've had 5 straight live streams where we've gotten to at least $1,000 in Super Chat / Venmo revenue. And if we get to 1,000 today and we keep the streak alive, Producer Joey's going to do a boot, okay? That's the number for a Joey boot today. And then if we can beat the Raiders, that's when I'm going to be doing a boot today, all right? If we can get past that 1470 number that Raiders put up yesterday, I'm going to be doing a boot today because you know what, man? It's Cassie's birthday tomorrow, and we need to get crazy today. Okay, so our Super Chat menu here. Any Super Chat, you're going to get a shout-out on the show. $10 Super Chats. We're going to do some shots today for Cassie's birthday. Obviously, fake shots for me. Joey can do whatever he wants. $20 Super Chat, you get your name on the helmet. $100 Super Chat or more, you get your name in Steelers Talk Gold Club for life. Then $500, you get Black Diamond status, which means you get your very own customized jersey that we wear on the live shows. This is the one I'll be wearing for our Madden stream today. You get a retired number And you also get a customized Super Chat sticker. So every time that you Super Chat, you get to see that sticker. So it's awesome, guys. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. And really, we do appreciate Venmos more than we want Super Chats. And the reason for that, guys, is because we get to keep more of the proceeds from Venmo as opposed to YouTube, which takes a 30% cut of every single Super Chat that we get. On Venmo, we get to keep more of that money so that we can use that money to give you guys more Steelers content every single day. So we really do appreciate that Venmo, the Venmo support here. So you can find me at Jack Sperry on Venmo, or you can scan the QR code to donate to the channel today. Help us beat the Raiders. Wish Cassie a happy birthday. All that great stuff. Now, before we get into our first segment here, I do want to give a quick shout out here to all of our Gold Club members. It's one of the perks of being in Gold Club is that you get a shout out on every single show. Now, because we have so many Gold Club members, I don't have time anymore to really go through each individual name here. So I just want to give a shout out to everybody here. Joey's going to scroll through all those graphics. Without you guys, we wouldn't have the channel that we have today. And it's just a testament to how awesome this community of Yinzers has turned out to become. Then we get to our Black Diamonds here. And here are our 6 most recent Black Diamonds. Omar's Burner, Kyle King, KJ Live Life, Fernando Martin, Pittsburgh Fan 412, and Platinum 666. And then the OGs here, our first 8 Black Diamonds: Samuel Pugh, F1 Video Watcher, Nathan Glass, Kurgan Cold, Go Blue Buckeye, Elliptic 6, Gwendolyn, and Marilyn Krieger. Thank you guys so much. These guys are the legends. These are Steelers Talk royalty right here. For good reason. Okay, now, before we get into our first segment here, type me in the chat if you've liked the stream. We got over 100 people watching already. We got 43 people that have liked the show. We need to get this up to 50 likes before we get into our first segment today. So type those me's. I see Fernando Martin down there. I see Dominic down there. I see Owen. I see Limesy down there. I see Groovy Tony. I see Kyle Cogshall. I see Anthony. I see CJ All Day. I see Platinum 666. And by the way, we got one more Venmo alert here before we get into our first segment, Mr. Joey. So I'll send that to you real quick. Perfect. Okay, so we got one more Venmo alert here. Get those me's in there. Click that thumbs up icon. We'll get to this last Venmo alert, and then we'll get into our first segment of the day. We're going to beat the Raiders report today, folks. We're going to do something that no other channel in the history of this company has ever done. Let's make it happen today. And here we go. We got one from Platinum 666, a $25 super chat to add to our total. Let's go, baby. Platinum already putting in a considerable amount to start today's show. Thank you so much, my man, for all of your support. So coming up here, mandatory minicamp recap for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Surprise cut candidates will be our second segment. Then we'll get into the mailbag. Remember, use hashtag Steelers or Super Chat to get your question on the show. Then Week 6 Madden Sim versus the Las Vegas Raiders. You're not going to want to miss it. Let's get into the Steelers Talk Live show coming at you right now. The Pittsburgh Steelers 2024 mandatory minicamp is officially over. So today, I'm going to be breaking down my final thoughts and takeaways from minicamp this year, just to kind of wrap things up here as we start our preparations for Steelers training camp here in the next couple of weeks. Before we get into it here, make sure you click that thumbs up icon if you haven't already. If you can't wait for training camp, if you're like me, man, I cannot wait to get to Latrobe this year, watch Russell Wilson and Justin Fields in person throwing that rock around. I can't wait to see it. If you're with me on that, make sure you click that thumbs up icon right now. So let's get to my takeaways here, first up on the show, which is the first one here is that Troy Fautano, the right tackle for the Pittsburgh Steelers. It is confirmed this week that he is going to be playing right tackle for the Steelers this year. Now, it's not necessarily confirmed that he's going to be starting at right tackle this year, but it definitely seems like his future with this team is going to be on the right side. This is what offensive line coach Pat Meyer had to say about the first-round rookie out of Washington. I don't think it's been as hard for him to change to right tackle and do that as it would be for other guys. To be honest with you, when I talked to the kid before drafting him, he said he felt better on the right than on the left. So listen, man, it definitely seems like everything has worked itself out in Pittsburgh in terms of the tackles, all right? There was a lot of debate as to who was going to play on the left side and who was going to play on the right side once they drafted Troy Fautanu in the first round this year between him and Broderick Jones. But, Broderick has said in the past that he's more comfortable playing on the left. That's where they probably plan on playing him in the future. And then apparently now we figure out that Troy feels more comfortable on the right side. That's where he played in high school. And they moved him over to the left side there in Washington, and he was one of the best tackles in the country. And listen, man, if he's more comfortable playing on the right side, I mean, just imagine how much better he can be, even better than what he was there at Washington on the left side. So I think that, everything kind of has a way of working itself out here, and I definitely think that's the case here with the Pittsburgh Steelers O-line. Then we get to my second takeaway here from minicamp this week, and that's that George Pickens is going to be playing in the slot more often here, and Arthur Smith is going to get more creative than Matt Canada did last year in terms of how he's going to use Pickens in the offense this year. This is what George Pickens had to say about why he likes playing in the slot, where he says, "I'm a total receiver. I like working in the slot just as much as I like working as an outside receiver. It puts me on linebackers, puts me on safeties. If you got super, super good speed, you can split defenders, and it's going to be easy to score." So obviously George is somebody that definitely feels confident in his ability playing within the slot. He even said it's easier to score from there, especially in the red zone. And I like that Arthur Smith is planning on using him in a bevy of different ways because, it gives him versatility, and it gives this offense a versatile amount of ways to attack opposing defenses. It's not like they're going to be like a Matt Canada offense and just go out static every single time, no motion or anything, and, just having guys in their set spots. Like George Pickens is going to be playing a bunch of different spots, keeping the opposing defense on their toes, always knowing where he is on the field. I think that only means good things for the Steelers offense. My final takeaway here on today's show is you got to watch out for Darnell Washington in the red zone, okay? Because he is being used a lot in terms of, that target in the red zone because he is massive, all right? You can just throw up a 50-50 ball to him, and he's got really secure hands. He can make those contested catches in the red zone. I think, maybe the volume of targets, especially not in the red zone for Washington, might not be all that much. He is the number 2 tight end, and he's more of a blocking tight end. But I expect to see a lot of 2 tight end sets in the red zone here because you can do a lot of stuff there in terms of the run game, and then you can be versatile and kind of confuse the defense in terms of the play action game where you're going to be able to target a big body like Darnell Washington in those tight spaces, which I think is going to be a big time advantage for the Steelers offense this year. Now, let me know, over or under? Will Darnell Washington have over or under 4.5 touchdowns this year? Do you think he gets to 5 TDs on this season? Type over if you think he's going to get over that mark, or under if you think he's going to get under. This is going to be the pinned comment on today's show. So YouTube's going to throw you an ad break here in just a couple of seconds. And when that happens, take advantage of that time by giving me an over or an under. So in other news here, Omar Khan, the Steelers GM, announced on Thursday that the team is not going to be negotiating contracts for extensions, at least during the season. Now, this is something the Steelers have always done, and he got a question about it yesterday on, I believe, a radio program asking him, are things going to change? Are you going to be negotiating contract extensions during the season? And his answer to that was no, we're going to keep doing what we've always done, and you either need to get an extension done by the end of the offseason or you're not going to get one during the year. So what this means here is that all these guys that are up for extensions, Cam Hayward, Pat Freiermuth, Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, all these guys that are up for extensions, they have to get the deal done before the start of the year or they're not going to get it, and they are going to become free agents next offseason. Now, in terms of the guys that I think will get deals done before the end of the offseason, I think Cam Hayward and the Steelers will come to some sort of agreement, and I think it'll actually be more team-friendly than maybe some people think. Otherwise think there. And then Pat Freiermuth, I think that they really like him. He's been fantastic in practices to this point. I think he's going to be a crucial part of this Arthur Smith offense here in Pittsburgh, and I think they're going to want to lock him up long term. Now, the guys that I don't think are going to get deals done, Russell Wilson, just because he's a massive question mark heading into the year. He's coming off of 2 down seasons compared to his career numbers and his career averages. Do you really want to make a long-term commitment to somebody like that? I'm not sure if the Steelers do before they see him play, especially in this offense. Najee Harris, they declined his 5th-year option. I think they kind of want to make a decision on him after this next campaign. Same thing goes for Jaylen Warren. And then Justin Fields, who I don't think will get a deal done because I don't think he wants to get a deal done. I think if I was Justin Fields right now, I would want to test the market. If there's a team out there that is desperate for a young quarterback with potential, and we know that the quarterback class, rookie class next year is not going to be any good, Justin Fields might have an opportunity to start for another team. So if Russell Wilson plays well, gets a long-term contract, I don't want to be in Justin Fields' position where I'm signing a 3-year extension to be Russell Wilson's backup for the next 3 years. I want an opportunity to start as fast as possible, so I don't think Justin is going to want to come to the table either. Now, coming up here on Steelers Talk, I'm going to be talking a little bit more about Justin Fields and how he praised Mike Tomlin's culture and how it differed from the Chicago Bears culture when he was there in the Windy City. But before we get into that, if you believe in Justin Fields and you think that he is the future of the Pittsburgh Steelers football franchise here, you can go to chatsports.com/Fields to get a brand new number 2 Justin Fields Steelers jersey from our friends at Fanatics. And if you're thinking about getting a Justin Fields jersey regardless and you want to help out the channel in some way here, if you use our link, chatsports.com/Fields, I'll put that link in the comments and description of today's show. You click that link, you make a purchase, and then Fanatics is going to send us part of the proceeds. So if you want to help out the channel, you want to get a Justin Fields jersey, you can do that right now by going to chatsports.com/Fields. Now let's talk about what Fields had to say about the Steelers culture and how it differed from Chicago's. He says, "Me being in 2 different places now, I realize you don't get this culture everywhere. I think Chicago, they're kind of changing the narrative now, but this has been the culture here for so many years. You can see it, just the way that we attack each and every day. Coach Tomlin, he stays on us about it. So I think just having that, reiterating that each and every day, that keeps guys on their toes. Guys are ready to compete each and every day." So it certainly seems like Justin Fields, who has been a part of a bad coaching culture in the National Football League, he sees the difference between Mike Tomlin, who's, like he says, he keeps guys on their toes, keeps the competition going every single day. Sounds like a guy like Justin Fields, who has been around, the block here and has changed organizations here this past year, really appreciates the way that Mike Tomlin runs his organization. And listen, man, when it comes to Mike Tomlin, I think that his culture can be best represented by 1-score wins, all right? And I think that what this talks about here, since Mike Tomlin has taken over as the Steelers head coach, the Pittsburgh Steelers are first in the National Football League in winning percentage in 1-score games. So what does this mean? This means that the Steelers are the most mentally tough teams in the clutch among all 32 NFL franchises. And that includes the New England Patriots when they were winning all these Super Bowls during that time frame. All right, that includes all the teams in the National Football League. So when I hear people talk about Mike Tomlin being the problem, when year in and year out, he builds mentally tough cultures that are able to deliver wins in close situations, I kind of scratch my head and I'm like, can we maybe look at something else here? Because Mike Tomlin, you listen to all the players, they all say how great of a great coach he is. Maybe we should listen to the people that are actually in the locker room about how good this guy is as a coach. But, people just want to look at the playoff record and be like, he hasn't won a playoff game in 7 years. We have to get rid of him. But it's like, this guy's an excellent head coach. He gets the most out of these players. He gets everyone to buy in. That's the number one job of a head coach. And having a guy like Justin Fields, who has been in a bad culture, come in and say it's so much better, I think that should show every single Steelers fan that Mike Tomlin knows what he's doing. And my take on Coach T, generally speaking here, is that, if you give him the right quarterback, he hasn't had the right quarterback that's capable of winning a Super Bowl probably since, 2017, 2018. Older Big Ben was gassed by the end of seasons, and then he had a stretch there of Kenny Pickett, Mitch Trubisky, and Mason Rudolph. Of course they weren't going to win Super Bowls during that portion. And of course they weren't going to compete against Patrick Mahomes and some of these teams they played in the playoffs. I mean, just to get to the playoffs with that kind of quarterback play is an accomplishment for Mike Tomlin. So now I believe the roster is right. I'm hoping the quarterback and the offensive coordinator are right. And if those things are right, I believe Mike Tomlin is the kind of leader that can still lead this team to a championship, and I can't wait to see him do it once again here in Pittsburgh. Now, true or false? Let me know down there in the comments section. Is Mike Tomlin a top 5 head coach in the National Football League today? Simply type true or false for me down there in the comments section, and let me know how you're feeling about Coach T. All right, that'll be it for today's program, guys. I really do appreciate all of your support. Make sure you click that subscribe button right now if you haven't already. And you can also follow us here at Chat Sports, at Chat Sports on Twitter. Okay, so that's our first segment of the day here. Mr. Joey Peterson, can you hand me my charger? Thank you, sir. Okay, so coming up here, we still got our mailbag. If you haven't gotten your question in yet, hashtag Steelers or Super Chat to get your question on the show. And we still have our Madden stream later. It's going to be Steelers versus Raiders. I'm going to check for any Venmo alerts that we've gotten here. Looks like we got one Venmo alert here, Joey Peterson, so I'll send you that. There we go. Okay, again, make sure, hashtag Steelers or Super Chat to get on the show here. If you got something you want to say, if you disagree with my Mike Tomlin take, if you disagree with me on any of the things I just said in that final segment, go ahead right now, hashtag Steelers or Super Chat to let me know, and we'll put it on the show. And we got a Venmo alert here from the GOAT, Kurgan Cole, a $69 Super Chat. Let's freaking go, man. Another one for Kurgan to get us going. And I have a feeling that this isn't going to be the end for Mr. Kurgan Cole today, who's been simply unbelievable over these last several weeks. We got a Super Chat here from Mike Kramer. Thank you so much, Mike. Appreciate you, my friend. Says, if we don't make a trade for a wide receiver 2, do you think Roman Wilson could be a legitimate wide receiver 2? Mike, I'm going to answer this question for you on today's Steelers Talk mailbag. Joey, let's make sure that's at closer to the top there because it's a Super Chat. Then we get to $50 Super Chat from Platinum 666. You got to love it, Platinum. Thank you so much, my friend, for that $50 Super Chat. Happy birthday to Cassie, by the way. If you're just joining us and you know who Cassie Voth is, my girlfriend, give her a shout out down there in the chat. Send some birthday love her way. And don't go anywhere, folks, as we still got 2 more segments before our Madden stream today, but we're eventually going to get there. All right, we got the Steelers versus the Raiders today. We're going to get off our weekend off on the right foot here, hopefully with the Steelers victory here in this Week 6 Madden Sim. So don't go anywhere. We still got 2 more segments to get to today. And a little bit of an update here on the Raiders report. And is this the updated number? So I think Joey's going to update it right now.
2 more updates.
Joey has to update it here. So we're trying to beat the Raiders today, essentially. So the Raiders report went on their show yesterday and said, oh, there's only one nation. Steelers talk is fraudulent. All this success that they've had this month, it's complete bull crap. We're going to show them that we're number one. And they got $1,470 in Super Chat / Venmo revenue. And they were talking a lot of shit, man. And I just want to shut them up today. So if you guys have $5, $10 to help contribute here and donate to the channel, I'd be super grateful. You guys are the absolute best. And I want to show the Raiders report, who, by the way, has never lost a Super Chat battle. I want to show them today who the boss is here at Chat Sports. And by the way, Raiders report has like 3 times the amount of subscribers that we do. If we beat them today, that would be one of the best and biggest upsets in the history of Chat Sports. So let's make it happen right now. Let's get that update going right now, Joey. Boom! $510. We are getting closer and closer by the day, by the second, by the segment. All right, so thank you guys so much for everything that you've already given. We're already halfway to the $1,000 mark. Once we get to 1,000, Joey's going to be doing a boot because that keeps our streak alive. And if we can pass the Raiders by the end of today's show, I'll be doing a boot today. All right, so make Joey and I drink boots today. Get those Venmos and those Super Chats in. We greatly appreciate all of your guys' support. Okay, so let's skip the Super Chat menu, Joey, and let's just get to our next segment here. Because you guys pretty much know what's on the menu. Shots, name on the helmet, gold club, black diamond status, all that great stuff, okay? So we're going to get into our next segment here, which is going to be surprise Steelers cut candidates, some players that, I think need to have pretty darn good training camps in order to make the final roster. Joey, are we ready to get things going here?
We are ready, my friend.
All right, let's get it right now. Steelers cut candidates coming at you right now. Now that Steelers mandatory minicamp is come and gone here, I got 8 players on the Steelers roster right now that I think could be surprisingly cut before the start of the 2024 NFL season. Before we get into my list today, let me know down there in the comments section, who is a Steelers player that could surprisingly get cut? A player that you think most Steelers fans think is going to be on the roster that's going to get cut. Let me know down there in the comments section to give me your name. Okay, let's get into my list here with my first name, Josiah Scott. And Josiah started OTAs with the Steelers this year as the starting slot corner. But in my opinion, to this point, both Cam Sutton, the newly signed cornerback in free agency, and then also Beanie Bishop Jr. has looked better than Josiah Scott. And, if Cam doesn't get a suspension and, Beanie Bishop Jr. continues to impress and move up the ranks here, it wouldn't surprise me if Josiah Scott ends up getting cut by the Pittsburgh Steelers, especially if Grayland Arnold has a pretty darn good training camp as well. So for somebody that started the offseason program as the starting slot corner to be able to, get cut by the end of training camp, that would certainly be surprising to me. Then we get to Scotty Miller here, the wide receiver that they signed in the middle of the offseason here. And the reason why Scotty is on this list is that I know that he's an Arthur Smith guy. But there's some pretty darn good receivers in this room that have really done a good job to this point in OTAs, right? You got Calvin Austin III asserting himself as a leader in that locker room. He was phenomenal during OTAs and mandatory minicamp. Of course, you got George Pickens. Of course, you got Roman Wilson, who's going to be rising up the ranks here. Van Jefferson is going to have a spot on this team. Quez Watkins has been impressive. So if all these guys are stacking up good days, and I haven't heard all that much about Scotty Miller to this point, it looks like at this point, Scotty's going to have to really fight in training camp to be able to secure a spot on the final 53-man roster. Now, predict it for me down there in the comments. Will Scotty Miller make the final Steelers roster? Give me a yes or give me a no down there in the comments section for today's pinned comment. YouTube's going to throw you an ad break here in just a couple of seconds. And when that happens, take advantage of that time by answering today's pinned question with a yes or no. Like I said with the wide receiver room here, guys, you got George Pickens, Roman Wilson, I assume is going to move up into that wide receiver 2 role eventually. He's just looked phenomenal during the offseason program, and I don't expect that to go down when the pads come on. You got Van Jefferson, Calvin Austin III, Quez Watkins, even guys like Denzel Mims and Marquez Callaway in the mix. Des Fitzpatrick has been somebody that's been on the, in the building for quite a while. So when it comes to a guy like Scotty Miller here, he's somebody that's going to have to fight pretty darn hard to get on the roster, in my opinion. Then we get to Anthony Averett here, who is another guy that was signed by the Steelers this offseason kind of later. And, we speculated that maybe Averett would be moving inside a little bit, maybe being a good backup cornerback option. And he could still be that. But I think the big question with Averett is how good does Corey Trice Jr. look in training camp? If Corey Trice Jr. looks good, Darius Rush is looking good. So that's kind of, been a good thing for the Steelers here. If Corey Trice and Rush are both playing well, and that's your kind of your backup cornerback duo, I'm just not sure if there's a lot of room for Averett left on the roster. Even though he is a veteran presence, he's going to have an opportunity to compete and try to make this team, but it certainly wouldn't surprise me if Corey Trice Jr. ends up asserting himself here in this role. Then we get to Spencer Anderson, who's just playing guard. I mean, he was drafted as somebody that the Steelers are like, man, he can play all 5 offensive line positions. He was kind of a jack of all trades, but master of none last year. And Mike Tomlin, the head coach this year, saying, you're just a guard this year, Spencer, all right? And that might not be a good sign for Spence here, because you do have kind of a loaded guard room right now with Sayamalu, Daniels, and then they drafted Mason McCormick, who's been looking fantastic. Of course, Nate Herbig is above Anderson on the depth chart right now as well. So if they're just moving him to guard and they're not giving him a chance to kind of try to take, maybe a swing tackle spot and try to compete at that position, that might not be a good sign for Spencer Anderson's future. Then we get to Mark Robinson here, undersized inside linebacker. He's had some opportunity to play over the last couple seasons he's been here in Pittsburgh, but they've really beefed up this linebacking room with Patrick Queen, and of course you're bringing in Peyton Wilson, who's been looking phenomenal. Landon Roberts was great last year, and Cole Holcomb looks like he's going to be ready to go by training camp, if not shortly after training camp. So those are 4 guys solidly ahead of Mark Robinson. So he's going to have, a really definitive camp here where it's like, yeah, we cannot afford to not have Robinson on this roster if he's going to stay. Then we get DeMarvin Leal here, defensive lineman. And this is a big year for DeMarvin. I've said it multiple times on the show because they are filling up this defensive line with good players. And, Leal is not getting any younger, and there's only so many years that a team will keep you on their team because of potential. And eventually you're going to have to turn that potential into actual play on the field. So Leal's on definite thin ice. And I haven't heard a whole lot about Leal during OTAs or during minicamp. It's not like he's out there making flash plays or anything. Now, I understand he's a defensive lineman. Their game is played when the pads come on. So it's going to be a big, big, big training camp for DeMarvin Leal because there's some good players on this team. And, with how old he is now, he's several years into the league at this point, you can't exactly bank on potential. Then we get to Dean Lowry here, another defensive lineman. If Leal makes the team, it might be Lowry. That ends up getting cut. It might be one or the other here. Logan Lee, day 3 draft pick this year out of Iowa, has actually looked pretty darn good for the Steelers here. So I do think that it's going to be interesting to see, Dean Lowry, who had like a 44.8 Pro Football Focus grade last year. He's not been a great player. So, he's a player that's a veteran. So I think some Steelers fans will assume he's going to be making the roster. But, with the young talent like Leal and Lee coming in here, I definitely think if those guys have good camps, Lowry could be out. Then we get Kyle Allen, the quarterback here. And this might be probably the more surprising names because I think most people assume it's going to be Russell Wilson, number 1, Justin Fields, number 2, Kyle Allen, number 3. And that might be the way that everything works out. Don't get me wrong. But the Steelers are giving John Rice Plumlee a chance to prove himself. And he's got really nice tools as an athlete. Like, he could be used as kind of like an offensive weapon type, similar to the way the Saints use Taysom Hill. Now, not everybody can be Taysom Hill, obviously, all right? But the Steelers are going to give Plumlee a chance to prove his worth during preseason games and during training camp as well. And if he plays better than Kyle Allen and he really proves his worth, then Allen might be the odd man out here, and Plumlee might end up being the QB3 for the Steelers in 2024. Now, that'll be it for today's show, guys. Appreciate your support. If you're a real one and you made it to the end of today's show, identify yourselves down there in the comments by typing real one in all caps so we know who made it to the end of the show. Make sure you click that subscribe button if you haven't already. My name is Jack Sperry. I'm an NFL analyst here at Chat Sports. I'm also the host of Steelers Talk. If you want to go follow me on Twitter, I'm at Jack_Sperry. And don't forget to click that subscribe button right now for more Steelers news and rumors content all throughout the 2024 offseason. All right, man, we got that second cut done here. Joey, coming up is the mailbag. So if you haven't gotten your question in yet, make sure you put hashtag Steelers along with your question. I see Groovy Tony has a good question down there in the chat, but he doesn't have hashtag Steelers. You need to put hashtag Steelers in there so that producer Joey can see it. If you don't put hashtag Steelers, the question will not be on the show. So if you want it on the show, you want me to answer it here in about 2 minutes or so, use hashtag Steelers or Super Chat to make it happen. All right, man, so no Venmo alerts or Super Chats, I don't believe, during that segment.
None.
But I think we're on a pretty good pace right now. We're over $500. We're on good pace to get to $1,000 for the 6th time in a row. I think it's going to be pretty close here to get to beat Raiders and their number from yesterday, but I believe in the people here. I see Platinum 666 down there. I see Fernando Martin down there. I see Kurgan Cole down there. I see a lot of our Black Diamonds are here. So I think that we definitely have a chance to pass up the Raiders today and show that Steelers Talk, we're on the up and up and we can beat the Raiders. Okay, so coming up here later in today's show, before we get into the mailbag, I want to let you know that later we are still doing our Madden simulation, Week 6 versus the Las Vegas Raiders. It's going to be 8-minute quarters today, actually, so we actually have a longer game for you guys because these have been doing so well. Our bosses said, we can extend it to a couple more minutes here. So shout out to our bosses here for letting that happen. But it's 8 minutes, not 6 minutes. So we got a little bit more of that Madden sim for you guys today. A little bit of an update here in terms of the race between us and the Raiders report here. They got over $1,400 in Super Chat and Venmo revenue yesterday. We're trying to beat that number and trying to beat the Raiders report for the first time in Chat Sports history here. We got to $510 right now. We actually have a Venmo alert coming in right now, Mr. Joey. Yes, sir. All right. Got another Venmo alert here. If you want to help us beat the Raiders today and you want the money that you send to go more directly to us, send it to my Venmo at Jack-Sperry. If you do that, let's go, man. We got another one.
We got another?
Another Venmo alert. God. Raiders doesn't know who they're messing with here, man. Raiders doesn't know who they're messing with. I'm telling you right now.
It's the late push. We knew it was going to happen.
So this one's not him.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Ah, yes.
So I'd be pretty upset if we don't beat Raiders today, man. Because yesterday, Mitch just goes on a show and he's like, Steelers challenged us to a Super Chat Venmo battle when I did no such thing. He just declared war and then blamed it on me. Like what are we doing here? Like, that's just ridiculous. So, if he's going to declare war, okay, we're going to come at you. We're going to beat you today. No question about it. Let's make it happen today, folks. We've got a $69 super chat from Platinum 666. Let's go. Spam those nices in the chat. Spam those nices in the chat for Platinum 666. And then we've got one here. We've got another one coming in.
Wait.
Oh, we've got a $20 super chat from Black Diamond Pittsburgh fan 412. One of our real ones here. One of our Black Diamonds says, "Is our 5 straight 1,000+ live streams a chat sports record?" It's not. I think the only other channel that has done it though is Raiders, because Raiders is just ridiculous. They make a bunch of money. They're our biggest channel, our biggest money maker here at Chat Sports. And guess what, guys? Steelers Talk has actually tripled their Super Chat and Venmo total for the month. That's how good of a month that we're having. We're taking on the #1 channel in the company, and we are #1, and they are definitely threatened by us. That's why they're challenging us to Super Chat battles and all this stuff. But guess what, baby? This one's coming in from Kurgan Cole Bang! Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. And we've got another Venmo alert here, Joey. And I don't think I've seen this person before. This is a brand new Venmo.
Love that.
This is a brand new Venmo coming in here, helping us beat the Raiders today. Just sent it to Joey, and we will get that going for you guys here momentarily. Let's go. Platinum 666 with a $69 super or Venmo, and then Kurgan Cold the GOAT comes in with a bang here. $100 and $69 super chat. Let's go, folks. Let's make it happen.
We got the new Venmo up.
We got the new Venmo, and it's Hakia. I hope I'm saying that right, my friend. I've never seen a Hakia Venmo before, so he's brand new. Everybody show Hakia some love with that $20 super chat, Hakia Max. Looks like it's the name, so thank you, Hakia. If you got a different name in the chat, let us know. Let's go, man. $20.
Let's go ahead and spam Hakia in the chat.
Spam those Hakias in the chat. We got Hot Rod 24. We got Platinum 666 down there. We've got Cassie. We got Kingdom J Gang 4K. Come on, baby. Spam those Hakias.
Okay,
we got Mias.
And we got a price update.
All right, we've got the update. We're about halfway home here, folks. We're about halfway home to beating the Raiders report here for the first time ever in Raiders report history. They're going down with an L today. Let's make it happen. Come on. I need this victory like I need air to breathe here, folks. I need it. And we're also close to a Joey boot here. We're about, $280 away from a Joey boot here.
Yep.
So let's make that happen as soon as possible here. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. So Kevin Cool says last 4. Oh, here it is. I see it. All right, Kevin Cool is coming in with a Venmo here as well.
Of course.
All right. Everybody is chipping in today. Everybody is chipping in today to help beat the Raiders. Everybody is helping out to beat the Raiders today. Also got another one coming in here.
That's what I'm talking about.
By the way, Kevin Cool. Actually, I'll say this here in just a second. Once we show yours. Let's go. So Hakia is saying Christopher Roy is him. So Christopher Roy sent that in. He sends in another $5 super chat. So Christopher Roy, thank you so much for helping us beat the Raiders today. Thank you so much, my friend. And we've got a 50 from Kevin Cool here, baby. Kevin, I'll say this right now. You're $50 away from joining Gold Club for life, man. You get a Gold Club sticker every time you super chat, and you get a shout out on every show. It's for life, so I really do appreciate your support, Kevin. $50, you help us beat the Raiders today, and you join Gold Club for life. Just going to throw that out there. Thank you to Kevin for that $50 Venmo. Absolutely great stuff. Here's that $5 super chat from Christopher Roy. Says, "Hey, Jack, Hakia is me." Christopher Roy, appreciate you, my friend. Really do. Then we got a 50. Another 50 from Platinum 666. You got to love it, man. Platinum is showing up big today. Platinum is showing up big today. You got to love it. And I don't know, I think we got to be getting close to 1,000 here, Joey. We're at 825. All right, so we're $175 away from getting another $1,000 live stream.
Over halfway.
Over halfway there. We got another Venmo alert coming in.
You know what's crazy, Sperry? And I know you've touched on it. Raiders is the biggest channel we have. That's how good we've been doing, is that they felt threatened.
Yes, they called us out. We've been doing so good, and we are making 3 times the money that they are making this month, that they had to call us out, the little guys here that have 3 times less subscribers, and they had to call us out and try to challenge us. And then, if that's not enough, he straight up lies that we challenged them to a super chat battle.
Ridiculous.
Come on, that's ridiculous. They challenged us. They might have started this fight, folks, but we are going to finish it today. Let's make it happen. And by the way, our newest Gold Club member, Kevin Cool, with a $50 Venmo. You gotta love it, people. You gotta love it. Everybody give Kevin some love in the chat. Everybody spam Kevin in the chat. Steelers talk goes down for nobody. Kevin Cool. And then we got another 20 from Christopher Roy. Let's go, baby. Christopher sends in the 20, says, "Let's beat the Raiders in Madden as well." Absolutely, man. I want to beat the Raiders on the field. I want to beat them off the field. Screw them, man. Come on. And by the way, the trader, Jeremy Chuggs, is the producer of Raiders. So if you want to stick it to Chuggs right now, send in those super chats and those Venmos to get this going. $2 super chat from Hot Rod 24 says, "Question for Joey. Who is your fave NFL player?" Joey, I'll save this question for the mailbag. You can get on the mailbag today. How about that? Okay.
That's awesome.
So let's get into the mailbag right now so that we can get into our Madden Sim to finish off today's show. Keep those super chats and those Venmos going. Again, we prefer Venmo because we get to keep a larger portion of the proceeds. YouTube takes 30% of all super chats that we get. So the more money you send the Venmo, the better. But hey, if you can only send it via a super chat, you don't have a Venmo, whatever the case may be, we definitely appreciate super chats as well. You guys are the best. Okay, man, let's get to it right now. The Steelers Talk Mailbag is coming at you right now. Welcome to the Steelers Talk Mailbag. I'm your host, Jack Sperry, and I love doing these mailbags every single week with you guys because I get to hear from you, what you guys want me to talk about, and I really get to connect with you guys and give you guys a voice here on Steelers Talk. So smash that subscribe button right now if you haven't already to join the most interactive Steelers YouTube community here on the platform. We got over 52,000 Yinzers already subscribed to the channel. We have weekly live shows 2 times a week. We have Paul Skeen's watch parties once a week now. So we have a bunch of great live opportunities where you can come and just interact with other Steelers fans like yourselves that love the black and gold. And then also you get an opportunity to get your question on these mailbags every single Friday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Then we got one here coming in from Mike Kramer, who says, "If we don't make a trade for a wide receiver 2, do you think Roman Wilson could be a legitimate wide receiver 2? I mean, you're kind of rolling the dice a little bit there, Mike. You are, because he's a rookie, and you just don't know. And he is a little bit smaller, so is he going to be able to handle, kind of the more physical brand of football down the field? Those questions need to be answered. But in terms of skill set, I think absolutely. He's got a great skill set in terms of really secure hands. He makes catches with his hands, not his body, which is a really good sign of somebody that can make really acrobatic catches. He can jump really high in the air, so he can make those contested catches down the field as well, potentially. And he's super fast, so he's going to be able to kill people from the slot on those slot crossing routes that we know Arthur Smith loves to run. So listen, I think Roman is going to be the future wide receiver 2 of this team for sure. But when it comes to this year, it's going to come down to how well does Roman acclimate himself and how quickly he does that. Then we got one from Omar's Burner here who says, "Too many people don't understand how much on and off the field Cam brings to the table. Cam does so much for the city and endorses the Steelers for free agency." I mean, I really like Cam as well, man. I think they're going to get a deal done. He's the lifeblood of this locker room. He's the heart, and he's really the heartbeat of this team. Will they get a deal done before training camp? I really hope so. Mark Caboli of The Athletic says that he expects it to get done before then. And I think it's going to be, and I hope it's more team-friendly than some people are expecting because he is getting older, and I know he wants to put a ring on that finger. Then we got one from Darren Asmussen. I hope I'm saying that right. It says, is there any possibility that the Browns would trade Amari Cooper to the Steelers after he sat out mandatory minicamp? I would say probably no. Probably no, just because it's within the division. It's the same deal with T. Higgins, right? There's just no reason for the Browns, who obviously hate our guts, to give us a legit number one receiver in Amari Cooper, who is a number one. He'd be probably number two to George Pickens here, but I mean, he is an awesome receiver. They'd probably want at least a first-round pick for him if they're going to send him to an AFC North rival. I don't think the Steelers are going to be willing to give him that. Now, what say you guys? Let me know. Would you trade a round one pick for Amari Cooper, type A for accept, or type D for decline? This is going to be the pinned comment on today's show. So YouTube's going to throw you an ad break here in just a couple of seconds. When that happens, take advantage of that time by answering today's pinned question. Going from my man Trey Roberson, says, who do you think will have the best year two leap on the team? So in terms of from year one to year two, I think probably the biggest leap will be Keanu Benton because he's going to get on the field more often. I think he's even better than he was last year, and he was awesome last year. So I think Keanu Benton, the Steelers are talking about him like he is going to be like the next star defensive tackle in football. He's just going to wreck the league this year. I 100% believe them. I mean, they just speak with so much conviction about how well he's going to be playing this year that I just have to believe them. I think Keanu Benton is going to wreck the league this year. Then we got one from Hot Rod 24. $2 super chat says, question for Joey. Who's your favorite NFL player? Producer Joey, this one's for you.
If I have to pick all time, I'm going Tony Romo. I know it's probably not a popular pick here, but I grew up in Dallas. He was my quarterback growing up. I got to meet him in person a couple summers ago. Really nice guy. I got to go Tony for all time. But if I'm talking now, I love me some CeeDee Lamb, man.
All right, Producer Joe, you got his question. You got his answer there. So let's get to the next question here from Limesy, who says, what move is necessary for the Steelers to win the Super Bowl? So honestly, with the way the roster is currently constructed, I think it's possible to win a Super Bowl. But obviously, the thing I think that would probably help them out the most in that mission would be to get another really good receiver, somebody that's established, somebody that could be a legit number two weapon to start the season. Somebody like a Cortland Sutton, even though it looks like Denver's not trading. Somebody like a Brandon Ayuk or a Deebo Samuel, even though the Niners look like they're not going to trade him. Or a DK Metcalf or Tyler Lockett, but it looks like Seattle's not going to deal either of those guys either. So obviously, if I could make something happen right now, I'd go out and get a wide number two receiver. But in terms of the best options out there that are realistic, I'd probably say Michael Thomas might be the most realistic option in free agency. Now, make sure you guys click that subscribe button if you haven't already. We got daily Steelers videos right here on the channel every single day. We got 2 to 3 live shows every single week as well, where we have these mailbags on Fridays. Breaking news coverage, so if the Steelers make a trade for a receiver, or if they sign Michael Thomas, or if they do anything of that sort, we're going to be going live, or at least get you guys a breaking news video out there. And it's all 100% free, 100% free of charge for the best damn Steelers coverage here on YouTube. Then we got one from Dominic, who says, do you think a DK trade happens soon? I just read a little bit ago that DK will be the moving target this season. What does that mean to you? So I think this comes from NFL Rumors. I'm not sure where Rumors got this, report, or if he has some sort of connection. But Mike McDonald, their new head coach there in Seattle today, was talking about how excited he is to use DK Metcalf in that offense this year. So I just don't see them trading him. He's a unique talent. He's huge. He's fast. He's a great downfield threat, and he's only 26, right? You just don't give up receivers like that, even for cap relief. If they want cap relief, they'd get rid of Tyler Lockett, not DK Metcalf, at least in my opinion. Then you got one from Ant Dollar Sign here. He says, where do you rank the Steelers in the AFC North right now? So definitely not last. The Browns are last because they got the worst quarterback, in my opinion. But, I think it's really close between Cincinnati, Baltimore, and the Steelers. And then when you take into account the Steelers just take the Ravens' lunch money every single year, I think that that's something where they're going to be able to get a sweep against them this year, even though they have a really good football team. And then Cincy, I think that their defense got worse this year. So, call me crazy. I'm going to say the Steelers' best team in the AFC North. Let me on from Benny Boy 0606 says, if Mike Tomlin is such a great coach, why doesn't he have a coaching tree like other great coaches in the league? So listen, you could say the same thing about Bill Belichick, right? You could say the same thing about Belichick. He's the greatest coach of all time, and everybody that got hired from his tree was pretty much a failure. Why? Because not everybody is Bill Belichick. Okay, like it's not really a replicable thing. You know, with Mike Tomlin, he's one of the most charismatic people on the planet. Okay, that's not something that just anybody can learn. Okay, that's something that's a gift. That's something that comes innate within his nature. It's who he is. And, you know, it's not like a scheme where like Andy Reid or Sean McVay or Kyle Shanahan can pass off their scheme to somebody else and translate it somewhere else. It's not like Mike Tomlin can teach somebody else how to be a charismatic leader that can command an NFL locker room, right? And that's his bread and butter. That's where his greatness lies. Now, Mike is a great defensive mind as well. He's proven that with the amount of great defenses he's had. But in terms of his ability to control a locker room, that's what makes him great. And there just hasn't been many of those, you know, crazy, charismatic people that have been here as assistants in Pittsburgh. Bruce Arians was an assistant here, though. He ended up winning a Super Bowl as a head coach. So in terms of the Tomlin tree versus the Belichick tree, I think you could make an argument that Tomlin's tree has been more successful. Now, fill in the blank for me. Down there in the comments section, Mike Tomlin is a top blank coach in the NFL right now. Is he top 5, top 10, top 1? Let me know down there in the comments section. Got one here from Anthony. Says, if the Steelers don't keep Najee, do you think they will keep Warren or find someone better? It's going to be interesting to see for sure. I think they want to keep him, but they don't want to pay him a huge contract. And I think Najee wants a huge contract. So I think it's going towards the Steelers paying Warren, not Najee. But it's going to depend on which guy plays better this year. They're going to pay one of them. They're not going to pay both. It's going to come down to this season and who plays better. I guess we'll see who comes out on the top of the pile. Then we go on from Seth Orty. He says, if Brandon Ayuk is still getting traded to the Steelers, I highly doubt it. In my opinion, Seth, he has to straight up demand a trade. He needs to demand a trade from San Francisco in order for that to happen. I don't really see that happening. The 49ers usually wait to the last second to sign these guys to contracts. Look at the Debo contract 2 years ago. Look at the Nick Bosa contract last year. They both happened extremely late in the offseason. I expect the same thing for Ayuk this year. Got one from Kevin. Says, instead of losing a lot of draft capital and many on a top receiver, do you think someone like Mechie, I think is who he's going for there, would be on the Steelers' radar? I hope so. Mechie has apparently played great during the offseason. And C.J. Stroud is saying all these great things about him and how great he's looking. I mean, in terms of the guys that are available via trade, I think Mechie is one of the better options. But will Houston deal him? I'm not too sure. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for today's show. I really do appreciate everybody that submitted questions today. Make sure you click that subscribe button right now for more Steelers content every single day. All right, Mr. Joey, we've got one more segment to go, and it is an extended version of our Steelers Madden simulation here, 8 minutes. Okay, let's get that going. So I think we got another Venmo alert while we were in that while we were in there. I'll send it to you right now.
Yeah, hit me with it. Do we want? Let's update the numbers after this Venmo.
Absolutely. Did we get any super chats during that? I don't think so.
We did not.
Okay. So we've got one Venmo alert here, and I think we got to be getting close to 1,000 for sure.
Yes.
And, you know, when it comes to the Raiders, we're trying to beat them on the field in Madden today, and we're trying to beat them off the field in our super chat / Venmo battle today. Okay, so we're getting closer and closer by the segment. More people keep sending in money, and you guys are amazing. Anthony Fuller is in the chat. What's up, King Yinzers? Platinum666 says, Jack, did you want one? Want what? A Venmo? I would love a Venmo right now. I won't lie. But we got one here from Pittsburgh Fan 412 with a $100 super chat. This one's coming in from Pittsburgh Fan 412. Bang! Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Pittsburgh Fan 412 with a $100 Venmo to get us closer to the Raiders right now. And guess who's coming in, baby? It's King Yinzer with a $20 super chat to help us beat the Raiders today. We're not worthy, Anthony Fuller. Thank you so much for all of your support, my friend. Let's freaking go. Oh, freaking no way.
We got no Venmo?
We have another Venmo, and okay. Joey is not going to believe how much this one is.
Oh, gosh. Should we push this or should we update?
Push it right now. Push that right now. So right now, Joey, we have passed the 6th straight live show here on Steelers Talk where we've made at least $1,000 in Super Chat and Venmo revenue. So big, give it up to you guys for accomplishing that right now. That is 3 straight weeks of live shows where we've made at least $1,000 every single show. So you guys have proven that we are the best fan base here at Chat Sports and in the world by doing this right now. So thank you guys so much. But the Raiders report called us out. They called us chumps. They lied about us, saying that we challenged them to a Super Chat battle. We need to finish this fight that they started right now, and we need to get more than them based on what they did yesterday. And we just got some help. This one's coming in from Kurgan Cole Bang! There we go, Steelers. There we go. There we go, Steelers. There we go. There we go, Steelers. There we go. Kurgan Cole delivers again. $369 super chat or Venmo from Kurgan Cole.
And that's why we love him, because he Venmos.
And what he says is, F the Raiders, get off the feed, let's go right now. And by the way, Titus Kitchens coming in with a 20. Everyone give it up for Titus as well. Titus is doing his part. And by the way, we got another one here.
Hey, Sperry, you want me to push this?
Not yet. Not yet. I got this. Okay. Joey's really not going to believe this one.
Holy Nikes!
Joey cannot believe this one. This Venmo alert that's coming in, baby. You are not going to believe this one. Oh my freaking God. So let's show the Beat the Raiders graphic here real quick. With the 20. Is this included?
Yes, this is included.
Okay, so this is where we're at right now, folks. We're less than 100 away from passing them and dealing the Raiders report their first L in their whole channel's history. They are the king of the hill here at Chat Sports, and we're about to pass them up right now, baby. Because this one's coming in from Platinum 666. Bang! There we go, Steelers. There we go. There we go, Steelers. There we go. There we go, Steelers. There we go. Platinum 666. Shannon Roll, my man, with a $450 super chat to give us the dub.
Hey, and this helps too, right?
And by the way, we got another one coming in from Princeton Cummings. Bang! Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Unbelievable, folks. Are we updated?
We are updated.
We are updated. Show that graphic from Mr.
Come on!
We did it! We're $50 away from $2,000. Come on!
Wow! And we still got a Madden stream.
We still have a whole Madden stream to go, folks. All right, I'm going to say this right now because we've entered this territory. We've already gotten to our 6th straight with at least 1,000. We've already passed the Raiders in our Super Chat battle today. Now the next milestone is the most Super Chat Venmo revenue in channel history, which is 2.2K. All right, and we are less than $300 away from getting there. Can we beat our record and make Steelers talk history today? I think we might, because I'm getting a couple of Venmo alerts right now. Let's freaking go.
Hey, Platinum666 says in the chat, he says, let's break 3K. Why do we do
not?
it? Why not?
Why not? We need to get a number that Raiders can never hit again. Let's make it happen. Okay, first one is here.
Okay.
Then we get this one. Okay. We're figuring all this out, man. Just got 3 more Venmo alerts.
Absolutely ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
Absolutely crazy. What is going on this stream right now? I can't even believe it.
The Raiders?
If you're watching this stream right now, you are watching Steelers talk history right now. This is just unbelievable what is happening right now. We just dealt the biggest channel here at Chat Sports their first loss in their channel's history by a resounding amount, over $500. We are beating them right now, and we still have one more segment to go. It's unbelievable. Joey is getting these Venmo alerts ready right now. Big shout out to everybody, man. To Shannon, to Kurgan, to Fernando, to 412, to Hot Rod, to Princeton, to Titus, to Anthony, to everybody. Gold Club and Black Diamonds have shown up today in resounding fashion. Joey, while you work on those, can you send Hot Rod 24's super chat through?
Yes, I can.
Woo! It's Cassie's birthday tomorrow. We just dealt Raiders their first loss ever. Hot Rod 24 with a $2 super chat says, wish I could help more. Being a college kid sucks. Hot Rod, we appreciate the hell out of you, man. And I want to say this for everybody to hear. It doesn't matter how much money you put in. If you put in the dedication and the love and you're here for every show, and like Hot Rod is, and he's been an OG supporter, we love you just as much as all the people that put in these big bucks, right? So Hot Rod, when you get rich after college there and you make those big bucks, then you can get going a little bit. That'd be perfectly fine. Or if you just never want a super chat, we still love you anyway. All right? We genuinely love every single person that spends their time on these live streams because, I mean, we owe everything to you guys. We really do. So thank you guys so much for your support. Big shout out to Hot Rod 24. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, people. We've got 3 Venmo alerts here. And we got one coming in from Pittsburgh fan 412. Bang! Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. And we've got another one here from Kurgan Cold, who's been the MVP over the last 3 weeks with a $69 super chat. So send in those 69s or those nices in the chat.
Damn, I'm in there.
And then we've got another one coming in from Fernando Martin. Bang! Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Fernando Martin with a $255 Let's go! Let's go. Okay, and we have an announcement here, folks. We have an announcement. Steelers Talk has just surpassed its all-time Super Chat and Venmo record. 2.382 thousand in one stream. Everybody clap it up in the chat.
Wow.
For this historic day here on Steelers Talk.
Someone needs to get Mitch in here. Oh, wait, they're on live.
Oh my gosh. This is unbelievable what you guys have done. I don't have words. We hit 2.2 for our first watch party ever for the first preseason game the Steelers had last year, and we haven't been able to match it since, and honestly, we've never come close. Today, we surpassed it while we beat the Raiders report on Cassie's birthday. You guys are freaking unbelievable. And then we got a super chat coming in here from Platinum666. Like he hasn't already put in enough. Like he hasn't already done his part. He's sending in a $50 super chat right now. He says, for Hot Rod, your time will come. Go Steelers. And you know what? For Hot Rod right now, let's do a Here We Go Steelers for Mr. Hot Rod 24. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Let's go, man. Hot Rod 24. You're unbelievable. You're unbelievable, man. Okay. I'm going to change into my jersey. Joey, shout out some people in the chat. See what they're saying. If you want to shout out on the show, say something in the chat, and Joey's going to shout you out right now. We're going to get into this Madden stream here in about 2 minutes, so don't go anywhere. Let's make it happen.
I'm going to first just start off by shouting every single one of you guys. $2,432. We are, what, $48 away, $38 away from putting more than $1,000 over what the Raiders did yesterday. So shout out everybody. Shout out every single person. I'm going to look at the chat, and I'm going to start shouting out some of you guys. Shout out Meaty Buffalo. Shout out Kingdom J Gang. Shout out Meaty Buffalo again. Steelers 1969. Anthony Fuller. Shout out to you. Dylan Lewandowski. Meaty Buffalo. Platinum 666. He still says we need 3,000. I could not agree more. Anthony says, here we go, baby. Pat Lapia, shout out to you. Urza1 Alpha says, here we go, Steelers. Josh Bittinger says, yee-haw. Fernando Martin says, Steelers are number one. Fernando, I could not agree more. We also have another super chat. Guys, oh my gosh, we got 2 more super chats. I don't even know what to do anymore. You guys have showed me in just 2 streams how insane Steeler Nation is. And I'm so happy to be a small part of it. Thankful to you guys. Steeler Jax says, I'm still setting up my Venmo account right now. That's okay, Steeler Jax. We'll be live again next Wednesday. So if you get it set up. What's that?
He's setting it up right now to send Venmos now.
Okay. Well, set up your account right now. Send Venmos. We're about to do a Madden stream. Dylan Lewandowski says, you guys rock. Venmo sent. Fernando Martin, all Steelers fans are real ones. Anthony Fuller, another super chat. We'll get back to those when Sperry gets that jersey on. Pat Lepla says, number the Steelers will pass the Ravens because I feel that Russell is just as good as the Ravens quarterback. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see this season what Russell's got. Cassie says, sending you love to Hot Rod 24. Shout out Meaty Buffalo. Shout out Platinum 666.
All right, I'm back.
And everybody, we have Mr. Sperry back in the mix.
Shout out to Joshua Walker, one of our Black Diamonds here, wearing number 86 for tonight's game here between the Raiders and Steelers. We've already won the game off the field. Now we got to get the win on the field. We got some super chats here, Joey. So let's go over those, and then we'll get into the Venmo.
Great. Was Tannis first in that whole thing? No.
No.
I think Platinum was.
What was Platinum? No. It was Hot Rods.
Hot Rod was first.
Hot Rods was first.
There we go. Bang.
Oh, no, not that one, the $5 one.
Oh, there we go. You're right.
Yep. Hot Rod sends in a $5 super chat. Once Joey finds it. He says, I needed this. I found out my best friend overdosed yesterday. You are all the best. I look forward to every stream I can be at live. Y'all are the best. Hot Rod, I mean, today's been a pretty fucking awesome day, but that makes me sad to hear. It genuinely does. Joey, can you find it?
I'm trying to. We got so many.
It's the last 3 or last 4.
I know, but they're not showing up, and I think there's a chance.
So Hot Rod, apparently his best friend died of an overdose, or I don't know if he died, but he says he overdosed yesterday. Everyone send some love to Hot Rod 24 right now, because we're a family here at Chat Sports. We're a family here on Steelers Talk. Everybody, shout out Hot Rod, give him some love. You're the absolute best, Hot Rod. I'm sorry, Joey, couldn't find your super chat here, man, but I hope you're doing okay. If you ever need anything, just hit me up. You know where to find me. $20 super chat from Anthony Fuller King Yinzer. Thank you so much, my man. You are the absolute best. You know you are. We are not worthy. We're not worthy. Okay, then we got another one here from Princeton Cummings, a $50 super chat. I think we missed Princeton Cummings is there, Joey.
We did. They're not showing up anymore.
They're not showing. So Princeton Cummings came in with a 50. I'm sorry, Princeton. Apparently our software got rid of it. But he said, diehard Steelers fan, $50 super chat there from Princeton Cummings. He's already put in 100, puts in another 50. Thank you so much, Princeton. He's a Gold Club member, by the way. Big shout out to Anthony for that 20. And then we got another 50 from Pittsburgh fan 412. He says, for Hot Rod 24. Everybody give it up for Hot Rod, man. He needs some love right now. And Cassie says, you guys broke the chat. I think we might have so many super chats
That's
that
what I'm thinking.
Our software can't even handle it. So let's get to that Venmo alert here.
Perfect.
Pittsburgh fan 412 has been incredible today. Same thing with Kurgan. Oh man, we got another Venmo alert here. Okay, I promise we're going to get to this Madden stream here in just a second. I promise.
2 Venmos?
2 Venmos. Shout out to everybody that just super chatted. Pittsburgh fan 412. We also have one from Andrew Longoria. I missed Andrew Longoria. Andrew, Gold Club member, says shout out to Hot Rod, sending love to you. Thank you so much, Andrew, for that. I appreciate you shouting out Hot Rod as well. Let's go, man. It's a historic day here on the channel. You guys are making it happen. You guys are making it happen. Thank you to everybody, man. So we got a couple Venmo alerts here. First one's from Dylan Lewandowski with a $50 super chat. Thank you, Dylan. You're the best, man. You know it. He's been pretty active here over the last couple shows. Sent in multiple Venmo alerts. So, Dylan, thank you so much for your support, my man. $10 super chat from Kareem Richardson. I haven't seen Kareem before, so if you go to buy a different name, let us know in the chat. Otherwise, welcome to the family, and thank you for that $10 super chat. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. You are the best. Kareem, thank you for that $10 super chat, Venmo. And then we also have a $20 super chat from Kevin. Kevin Cool, do you see are they still not pulling?
Let me check.
Sometimes the super chats don't pull.
$20 from who?
$20 from Kevin Cool.
Mm-mm.
Nothing there? Okay,
Nothing there, man.
so unfortunately our super chats are not pulling, so we can't put them on screen, but I can read them to you guys. Kevin Cool just put in a $20 super chat, and he put in Hot Rod 24. So there's a lot of people showing love to Hot Rod right now, who's going through a tough time right now, but this is why this community exists, man. There we go. We got it on screen. Kevin, thank you so much. Newest Gold Club member there. This is why this community exists. When people are going through a tough time, you guys have a community of fellow Yinzers that love the Steelers to come here, have a great time, and talk about Steelers football with each other, and that's what we're here for. And I've come to know a lot of you guys over the last 2 years, and it's just been awesome. It's just been simply awesome what you guys have been able to do today and throughout like the last month. It's just been absolutely historic.
I'm going to run through some of these that we missed.
Yeah, so let's go through some of these that we missed. Andrew Longoria, we found yours here, $50 super chat, says shout out to Hot Rod, sending love to you. You having a hard time getting it again?
Yeah.
Hot Rod says, y'all are making me feel the love. That's great stuff, man. Got another Venmo alert.
Here we got from Pittsburgh fan 412 saying, for Hot Rod 24, again, everybody just showing the love.
All right, we'll get to this last Venmo alert here. Oh, Jesus.
Another Venmo?
Just one more, another super chat here from Kurgan Cold. Kurgan, our MVP of the last 3 weeks. Last week, we were in danger of losing our $1,000 streak, and Kurgan said, how much do you need? And then he gave us the amount that we needed to keep the streak alive. So that tells you the kind of guy Kurgan Cold is right there and how much of a real one he is. And he just sent in a 20 saying, love Hot Rod, 24, Steelers strong. Absolutely, man. You guys are doing too much today, but...
we also missed this one from Princeton Cummings.
Yeah, so here's Princeton's. He says, diehard Steelers fans. Really do appreciate his support. Another $20 super chat here from Platinum666. We have a you can put up the Venmo there, Joey. $10 super chat here from Jack Singer. I haven't seen Jack Venmo before, so if he's somebody in the chat that I know, let me know, Jack. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. Thank you so much. For that $10 Venmo. Platinum666, like he hasn't already given enough today. $20 super chat. How close are we now, Joey, to 3K?
I'm not going to lie.
Lost count?
When like 30 came in, I kind of lost count. Let me tell you.
Are we close to 3?
I think we're very close.
We've got to be getting close to 3K for the first time in channel history here, folks. We've only cracked 2K once. And that was when we broke the record in the preseason last year. Platinum's been phenomenal today. Kevin Cool has been awesome. Pittsburgh Fan 412. Pittsburgh Fan 412 says $3,000 is happening. I believe it, man, with the way you guys are showing up. I mean, I think if we get to 3K, we pretty much double what the Raiders report got yesterday.
That's embarrassing.
We double them. We completely bury them in the dirt. And they will never challenge us again. And if they do, we'll do the same thing that we did today. Because this is the best fan base in the world. Everybody knows Steelers fans are undefeated. And Raiders fans had to fuck around and find out today, unfortunately. They had to find out. Oh, Steelers Jax says he's Jack Singer. So Steelers Jax, thank you for the $10 Venmo, my friend. Thank you so much. You're a real one. Steelers Jax has been watching us for a while now. And he sent in his first Venmo. So everybody give it up for Jax. Thanks so much. Are you currently... Are we good?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into it right now, man. It's been long enough. We need to get into this Madden sim right now. Raiders versus Steelers. It's going to be great. Keep those Venmos and Super Chats rolling. We'll show them throughout the stream if we get any more. But we got to be getting close to 3K here. Joey, while we're in the stream, if you ever have a little bit of downtime, try to make that calculation so we have it for the end of the show.
Will do.
Got it? Okay, let's get into it right now. You guys have been waiting for it. Here it is, Steelers versus Raiders Madden simulation for Week 6. Welcome into Steelers Talk. I'm your host, Jack Sperry. And today it is Week 6 of our Summer Madden series here where the Pittsburgh Steelers, coming in at 4-1, are going to be playing the Las Vegas Raiders on the road to try and get back on the horse after losing to the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Football in Week 5 in our Summer Madden series, our Madden simulated season for the Steelers. The Steelers are 4-1, with the only loss being to the Dallas Cowboys at home in Week 5. And then you get the Raiders this week on the road. They're currently 2-3. And I actually don't know who they have starting at quarterback, so I guess we'll have to figure that out today. If you want to see all of our Madden live streams throughout the summer, we're doing it every single Friday and every single Wednesday. We're doing a live stream where we talk about the latest news and rumors of the day surrounding the Steelers. And we also have a Madden stream for that day. You can see all the results from the games right there. And then we're going to be going all the way to the end of July here. And then we'll do any playoff streams if the Steelers end up making the playoffs after a 4-1 start. I would count on it. And if that happens, we'll do that. And that'll lead us right into our preseason watch parties here. So, these are the dog days here at Chat Sports. There's not much news going around, so we wanted to give you guys something fun, and that's what we're doing here with this Madden Summer Series. So make sure you click that subscribe button right now to catch all of our Madden simulations. Okay, man, before we get into our Madden sim today, go ahead and let me know who's going to win. Type PIT for the Pittsburgh Steelers or type LV for the Las Vegas Raiders. This is going to be the pinned comment on today's show, so YouTube's going to throw you an ad break here in just a couple of seconds. When that happens, take advantage of that time, but let me know who's going to win. All right, now let's get into it right now. Week 6 in the National Football League. The 2-3 Raiders will face off against the 4-1 Pittsburgh Steelers. Russell Wilson won the first 4 games as the starting quarterback of the Steelers. Lost last week thanks to a missed Chris Boswell field goal that would have tied the game and sent it to overtime. The Steelers looking for a bounce back win today in week 6. And by the way, we usually do 6-minute quarters. We're actually doing 8-minute quarters today. We're going to see how this goes. We've done so good with this Madden series so far that our bosses allowed us to extend the game today. So if you enjoy that, make sure you click that thumbs up icon and like today's show. I want to see people flooding the PITs down there in the comments section right now. I see Kurgan Cole. I see Kevin Reed. I see Kupo. I see Pittsburgh Fan 412. I see Gene. Let's go. Kurgan says this is better than dinner and a movie. I couldn't agree more, Kurgan. Thanks for sticking it out with us here. We got Fernando Martin, a Black Diamond member in here. We got Hot Rod 24, Anthony Fuller, as we get ready to kick things off at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Week 6 action in our Summer Madden series coming up here. Who's going to win, man? Let me know and predict the score for me. Producer Joey, I'm going to go 27-20 Steelers win. What's your score prediction, pal?
I think we ride the offense from last game, or at least last first quarter. I'm on 35-28.
35-28 Steelers? Steelers, okay.
We're not getting beat by Gardner Minshew.
We are kicked off there at Allegiant. Raiders will get the ball first. So it will be Gardner Minshew, Uncle Rico himself with those flowing black locks running onto the field. To this point, the Raiders are 2-3 in our Summer Madden simulation. Steelers are 4-1. Steelers defense has been on and off. It kind of depends on the week. Last week had a tough week against the Dallas Cowboys offense. Here we go. First play from scrimmage. Raiders are in shotgun. Steelers showing blitz. They drop out of it. Minshew looking. Now he steps up. He throws. And it's going to be intercepted to start the game. Joey Porter Jr. gets the pick. And we're going here in Las Vegas. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Joey Porter Jr. with the interception. And now Russell Wilson will take the field for the first time today. Wow. Joey Porter Jr., terrible throw by Gardner Minshew. It wasn't even close. It looked like he had an open receiver. But then Joey Porter Jr., who was playing a deep third, comes in and poaches it. From the shotgun, Russell Wilson. First play for the Steelers offense today. It's a handoff to Cordero Patterson. He's going to get a gain of 2. So here we go, man. 2nd down and 8. Cordero Patterson has had a fantastic season to this point. He's got multiple return touchdowns in the special teams game last week against the Cowboys. Short pass from Russ on 2nd down to George Pickens. It's caught for a gain of about 5. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
You think we see Aiden O'Connell after that interception?
I don't think so, man. If Gardner made it this long, 1 interception isn't going to take him out. 3rd down and 3. Russell Wilson from the shotgun will take the snap. He's looking. He's going to throw short. It's caught by George Pickens. Tough catch. 1st down. Steelers type those ones in the chat. Type those ones in the chat. Let's go, man. Oh my, that's Jeremy. That is Jeremy. First down and 10, shotgun, takes the snap. Is that Chase? I think that's Chase. Second down and 10. Can they hear that? Jesus Christ. I don't even know where that's coming from, man. Second down and 10. Under center is Russ. Takes the snap. Hands it off. I believe this is to Najee. Oh, there he is. Were you just saying it through the wall? No way. Sounded like a microphone. Third down and 4 coming up here. By the way, we have a Venmo alert that we'll get to here in just a second. But anyway, it's third down and 4. Max Crosby's X Factor has been activated, by the way. Russ looking. He's throwing. It's caught. Tough catch by Cordero Patterson, who continues to impress in the Steelers offense this year. First down, Steelers. Tough catch from Cordero Patterson, man. He gets blown up right at the catch. And now the Steelers are firmly within Raider territory here as they approach the Fanatics red zone. Under center, Russell Wilson, play action. He's going to throw middle to the end zone, incomplete. It's low. That's his first incomplete pass of the day. Second down and 10 upcoming. As you can see, Max Crosby's X Factor still activated. Second down and 10 from empty. Russ looking. Quick throw over the middle. It's caught. Looks like George Pickens for a gain of 5. It'll be another third down for the Steelers offense. After that interception, man, you got to try to get a touchdown here and capitalize and really put the Raiders in their place right away here. You don't want them to get any sort of momentum by drawing a field goal here. Got to go get a touchdown. Come on now. Shotgun Russ takes the snap. He's looking. He's got plenty of time. He's going to throw to the flat. It's caught, and Muth goes out of bounds with a Steelers first down. Let's go.
Come on, baby.
Come on, baby. Russell Wilson is a third down machine today, as the Raiders have not been able to stop the Steelers on a third down to this point. Here we go, baby. First down and 10. Hands it off. It's going to be Najee. He's going to pick up 4 on the first down carry. Kurgan Cold says, I like the jersey, Hines Ward. We got the 86 today for my boy Josh Walker, one of our Black Diamonds here at Steelers Talk. Second down and 6. Heavy formation for the Steelers. Looks like a run. Najee Harris is the back. They're going to hand it off. Finds a hole up the middle. Can he get in? He's going to be close. He's going to get to the 1-yard line. First down, Steelers. Type those ones. And you know what that means, man. When you're at the 1-yard line, it's Najee time. It's Najee time, folks. Come on. From the shotgun. Oh, my goodness. Are they going to pass this? From the 1-yard line, Russ from the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's looking to throw. Easy pitch and catch. Touchdown. George Pickens. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Let's go, man. George Pickens with the stanky leg. Touchdown celebration as the Steelers will take the early lead. Spam those touchdowns in the chat. I see Kurgan Cold. I see Fernando Martin. I see Pittsburgh Fan 412. I see Hot Rod 24. I see Steeler Jacks. By the way, Mr. Joey, I got another Venmo alert here.
Fantastic. Thoughts on that first drive, Mr. Sperry?
I thought it was great, man. Third down conversions. People were talking last game to bench Russ. Mike Tomlin decides to go with Russ once again instead of Fields. And he rewards him here with a touchdown drive with a touchdown pass to George Pickens. I love it. All right, the kick is away. We got 2 Venmo alerts coming here pretty soon, guys. So don't go anywhere. As the Raiders will take it out to the 24, as here comes Gardner Minshew. Uncle Rico threw an interception, his first pass of the game. And now let's see if the silver and black can handle the black and gold here on offense. Shotgun for Minshew. Takes the snap. Minshew hands off. And it's going to be a decent gain here for Dylan Lobby, the rookie running back here, gets 7 yards. Got another one here, Joey. Yeah, let's do those. We'll do all the Venmo alerts here that we get at the end of the quarter. So if you sent one in, we'll do them at the end of the quarter. 2nd down and 3, under center, Gardner Minshew. He's going to hand it off. Bigger back here. Great tackle in the backfield by Patrick Queen for a gain of 1. So I guess it wasn't a tackle for loss, but Patrick Queen has been unbelievable in our Madden Summer Series to this point. A number of tackles for loss. He's been freaking unbelievable. So here we go. 3rd down and 2. Spam those threes. Get those towels going. Under center. They're going to hand it off, and they're going to get it. 1st down. Zamir White, number 3 for the Raiders, picks up the 1st down. We need a stop here, folks. Fernando Martin saying, nice hit. I think he was talking about the Patrick Queen one there. I agree there, Fernando. Under center, I formation for the Raiders. He's going to hand it off. No, play action. He's got plenty of time. He's going to throw to the flat. It's caught, and it's going to be a gain of 5. It's Gardner Minshew's first completed pass of the day. Cole Holcomb on the tackle. Alexander Madison on the catch. Like I said, if you didn't hear before, Raiders coming into the game, 2-3 record. Steelers 4-1. Of course, the Steelers beat the Raiders in Las Vegas last year with Kenny Pickett as their quarterback. Now Minshew from play action. He's going to throw, diving catch. I don't know who caught that. That looks like Jacoby Myers. 1st down Raiders. Wasn't the best placed ball, but he was open, so he had the room to dive and make the catch. 1st down Raiders. Had to go full extension there. Jacoby Myers with a great catch. And now the Raiders are in Steelers territory. Steelers need a stop here, folks. Less than a minute left to go, so if you sent in a Venmo to @Jack-Sperry, I'll be going over those at the end of the quarter. Gardner looking, throws flat immediately, and he's going to be wrapped up after a 1-yard gain. Looks like Minshew, after going downfield for that interception here, Joey, that he's being very conservative, throwing to the flat. He had a wide open Jacoby Myers that he threw to, but it seems like he's really looking like he wants to throw it to the flat here.
I think I would too if my first throw was picked off.
From shotgun, 2nd down and 9, takes the snap. Minshew's got immediate pressure. Now they're going to throw the screen. He's got room and blockers. There's a terrible tackle attempt, and Zamir White's going to go all the way to the 13. Who is that just straight up ran past him? Who was that guy? Somebody had a clean alley to him, and he just decided not to go tackle him. And they're not going to show the replay, of course, and I have no idea. So here we go. 3 seconds left in the quarter. Will they get a play off? They will. I formation. They give it to Zamir White, and T.J. Watt levels him in the backfield. It's going to be no gain, and that is the end of the first quarter. And before we get to our Venmo alerts here, if you want to help out the channel here, you can do so by going to chatsports.com/Russ and picking up a brand new Russell Wilson jersey today. And the reason why it helps out the channel, guys, is if you use that link and then you make a purchase, Fanatics, who is the sponsor of today's show, is going to send us part of the proceeds. So if you were thinking about getting a Russell Wilson jersey anyway, you want to help out the channel, you can go chatsports.com/Russ, get a jersey, and they're going to send some proceeds our way. And then we got some Venmo alerts here. We got Platinum666 with a $6.66 Venmo alert here. Appreciate you, Platinum. You know how much I appreciate you. Then we got Steeler Jacks, not Steeder Jacks. That's on producer Joey. F Joey in the chat for
Hey, that's what it was slack to me.
Oh, that's what I said?
Yes.
All right, then F Sperry in the chat.
Thank you.
$10 Venmo. Thank you, Steeler Jacks. And then we get another 7 from Platinum666. Thank you guys so much for all of your support on Venmo. If you want to send me something, you can find me at Jack-Sperry if you appreciate what we do here at Steelers Talk. All right, and by the way, before we get to actually, let's do this at halftime, Joey, that graphic at halftime. Let's get into the second quarter of Steelers versus Raiders here on our Madden simulated Week 6 matchup here. Score is 7-0 Steelers, but the Raiders are definitely challenging here within the Fanatics red zone. Go to chatsports.com/Russ to pick up a Russ jersey today. Play action from the Raiders. He's going to throw to the flat again, diving catch, and it's going to be a gain of nothing here, 3rd down and 9. We need to stop right here, folks. We need to stop right here. Type those stops. Come on. Platinum 666 says we need to get to $5,000 in Super Chat Venmo revenue. I guess we'll see if we get there. Shotgun, Minshew looking. There's going to be pressure. He throws. It's caught. 1 yard short. Great tackle from Dante Jackson. It'll be 4th down and 1. Let's go. We got that stop. And if I know anything about Madden, they're not going to go for this. If I know anything about the Madden AI, they're going to take the points, especially early in the game. And that's exactly what they do. Big stop there by the Steelers defense as they'll boot in the field goal. 7-3 Steelers as we just get into the second quarter here. Joey Porter Jr., if you're just joining us, Joey Porter Jr. got an interception on the first throw of the game from Gardner Minshew. Russell Wilson converted, I believe, 3 or 4 third downs en route to a touchdown to George Pickens. And then Las Vegas with a decent drive there, but only ending in 3 points as the Steelers defense holds. There we go. Kick is away. Cordero Patterson looking for room. He had 2 return touchdowns last week against Dallas. He's going to get to the 27. And here comes George Pickens, who had 4 catches on 4 targets, 15 yards, and a tud last drive. And Russell Wilson will take the field once again. Under center here. Let's see what Arthur Smith has cooked up for us. Play action. Plenty of time for Russ now as he's going to rear up and go deep. And it's incomplete. Tried to throw deep, way off target. I mean, come on now, Russ. I don't know if that was supposed to be like a throwaway or something, but it was not even close to the target.
I think he heard me gassing him up.
Yeah, probably, man. Let's just try to, hit your marks here, Russ. Now he hands it off to Najee Harris, finds a hole and gets 6 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 4 for the Steelers. Come on, baby. Need a first down here. Got to keep the momentum rolling. For those of you watching live, we will update the Super Chat total at halftime. 3rd down and 4. Russell Wilson, he's got plenty of time to throw. He finds George Pickens on the short route. 1st down, Steelers. And this has been a theme, Joey, throughout this game. George Pickens, short routes, getting him the ball when you need to pick up 5 or 6 yards, and it's worked every single time.
And I just think that's a player that George is. I think he's reliable, and that's part of why I think Russell's going to have a really good year this year.
Me too. Under center. Russ almost gets tackled immediately, but who missed Tyree Wilson? He got into the backfield literally immediately, and he gets the tackle for loss, a loss of 3 there. Pittsburgh Fan 412 says Pickens is going to break one long. 2nd down and 13, Russ from the shotgun. Takes the snap, he's looking. Now he's going to throw right. It's going to be caught by Move for a gain of 7, or actually a gain of 10, and it'll be 3rd down and manageable. That's a good completion there, Joey. You get that negative play on 1st down, pick up 10 yards, and now it's a very manageable 3rd down here for the Steelers. Come on now, type those ones if you want a 1st down, baby. Under center, 5-step drop for Russ. He's going to throw. It's complete once again, and it's Calvin Austin III, who's had a really good season here in this Madden simulation so far. Had a long touchdown last week against Dallas. He picks up a big 1st down on the curl route here. Type those ones in the chat.
I see you, Kurgan. I see you, Pittsburgh Fan 412.
I see Kurgan. I see Pittsburgh Fan 412. I see Fernando Martin. All 3 of them are Black Diamond members. Shout out to Steelers Jacks. Under center. Quick drop for Russ. Now he's looking. He's scrambling. Now he's really moving around. Is he going to be able to do something? Now he doesn't throw it away. Come on, Russ. Got to throw it away, man. Tyree Wilson with his second big play of the drive here. Russ has got to throw it away. He's outside the pocket. It looks like he's trying to, and then Tyree brings him down. God, get rid of it there, Russ. Now it's 2nd and 21, and it's going to be tough to overcome this down and distance here. Raiders showing blitz. Maybe there's an opportunity here to hit somebody on a quick slant. Russ looking. He's got time. Now he's going to throw to the flat. Cordero is going to fight his way forward for about 9 or 10 yards there. It'll be 3rd down and long. Can Russell Wilson deliver here? Or at least get close? Because you're at the 42-yard line. If you get this to like 4th and 2, 4th and 3, Boz might have a shot at a field goal. So you can see the first down marker is close to the 30 there. If you can get closer to that, you could maybe get a field goal. Handoff to Cordero Patterson, not even trying for the first down. They're just going to try and get this into field goal range a little bit better. And they're going to pick up a couple. It's 4th down and 6. Joey, do you agree with that play call there?
Not really. Now, I do have good faith in him. We're in a dome, no rain. I think he can make this. But I think you got to...
Sending out Boswell. It's going to be a long field goal. It's 53 yards. Everybody type Boz in the chat if you want him to make it. Can he redeem himself from last week? It looks like he did. We're going to wait for confirmation here. But it looks like Boz put that through the uprights. He did. 10-3 Steelers. You know, Joey, I probably would have thrown it there. I think Russ has done a good job on 3rd down enough to trust him in that situation. And a field goal just keeps it a 1-score game, right? Another touchdown would have made it 2 scores. So I understand 3rd and 12 is hard to convert, but give Russ options underneath in case the stuff past the sticks isn't working.
I feel like it's a little bit outside of that sweet spot, you know?
Yeah.
Like 3rd and 12, that's long.
That's a very long attempt, yes. So Boswell, who missed the game-tying field goal against the Cowboys at Acrisure last week, redeems himself here. And what a tackle by the Steelers special teams unit. And it's going to be only to the 16-yard line. Good kickoff return coverage there by the Steelers as the Raiders take over with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the half. Need a good drive here from the Steelers defense. Need a stop. Handoff immediately blown up by none other than Cam Hayward, folks. Cam Hayward looking like a top 5 defensive tackle to me.
Is he earning that extension?
I don't know, man. I guess we're going to have to see. I hope so, man. He deserves it. I don't want him to pay him top 5 money. I don't know if that's what he wants, but I mean, that's going to, if they give him that money, it's going to be tough to build a championship team around him. Here we go. Quick toss on the RPO. It's incomplete. Intended for Devontae Adams as once again Patrick Queen is in there to F stuff up like he does.
Type 3 in the chat. We got 3rd down.
Type those 3s, baby. Need a big stop here. It's 3rd down and long. Can the Steelers get the ball back? By the way, the Steelers get the football to begin the second half. So if they can get the ball here, score, and then get the ball again, that could be huge. Gardner throwing middle. It's off target, incomplete. Gardner Minshew stinks. Gardner Minshew stinks. Terrible throw to Jacoby Myers, and it's 4th and 11. Steelers getting the ball back, folks.
Sperry, were you ever a Gardner Minshew believer?
No. I mean, I like joking about him. He's Uncle Rico. That's hilarious, but I never thought he would be anything legit in the NFL. Then we get to Cordero, who's going to take this 2-minute warning here in Las Vegas. 1 minute, 1st down and 10. And now it's going to be a screen to Cordero, who's been electric, and he's going to get 4 yards on the screen. Steel City Blue says, making history. Great job, Steelers Nation. For those of you that don't know, we're recording this during Friday's live show where we have broken the all-time Steelers Talk Super Chat and Venmo record. We'll be breaking down the numbers at halftime for you guys. 2nd down and 6. Shotgun, Russell Wilson. He's looking. He's going to throw middle. It's incomplete. Poorly thrown by Russ, who is 11 for 14 today. And he's had 2 of those poorly thrown balls here, Joey. He's been pretty good, but he hasn't been fantastic, I would say.
Hey, but that shouldn't deter you from buying a Russell Wilson jersey down there at chatsports.com/Russ.
Absolutely right. Great transition there, kid. 3rd down and 6. Shotgun Russ. He's looking. He's been great on third down, but he's going to get sacked by Mason Crosby here. By Max Crosby, not Mason Crosby. So Russ takes his second sack of the day, and timeout called by the Raiders here, who want the ball back one more time. So that was a great opportunity wasted by the Steelers there. Had great field position. They're getting the ball back at half, so if they would have scored there, plus got the ball and scored again, that could have really buried the Raiders, but didn't happen that way. Now the Raiders will get the ball back. We're fielded at the 20, and he's going to be taken down at around the 25. So let's see if Gardner Minshew has anything in him. He's had a couple of just atrocious throws today. Some of his downfield throws that have actually been completed, his guys had to completely dive out and make the play. Hot Rod 24 says, sacked by a kicker. Damn. Talking about Mason Crosby there. Quick throw over to, I believe this is Meyer. Yeah, Mayer, the tight end out of Notre Dame from last year. Picks up 9 yards. Second down and 1. Clock's still ticking. Vegas not taking a timeout. Let's see what Minshew is going to be able to do here. He's at home, and he's playing against a tough defense. He's down 7. Shotgun, Minshew looking. He's going to throw quickly over the middle. It's caught. Davante Adams, it looks like, with the catch. No, it wasn't. Who's 22? Who the hell is 22 for Las Vegas? I have no idea who that is. I should know. Looks like he targeted Alex Highsmith, who was in coverage. But now the Raiders are cooking here with 30 seconds left.
That's Alexander Madison.
Alexander Madison with that catch from the slot. Are you kidding me? Another throws to Davante, and it's caught. First down, Raiders, timeout. So Gardner Minshew putting together some throws here. Finally finds Davante Adams, who I believe that's his first catch of the day. And now it's 23 seconds left. Raiders are at the Steelers' 31-yard line. Looks like they're going to be able to at least put some points on the board here before half. Let's hope the Steelers hold them to just 3 or maybe get a sack. Raiders with only 1 timeout. Play action. Gardner's once again throwing downfield. It's caught to Davante Adams. Looks like Gardner Minshew is finding that connection with 17 in black. And he's going to be in the Fanatics red zone. Go to chatsports.com/Russ to pick up a Russell Wilson jersey today. And by the way, if you order that jersey by using our link, Fanatics is going to send us part of the proceeds. So that's the final timeout for Las Vegas. We've got 13 seconds left. Brian Ruiz asked, Madison plays for the Raiders? Yep. He was their big offseason pickup there at running back ever since they lost Josh Jacobs. Their offense is going to stink this year, man. They don't have any running backs. They don't have any quarterbacks. Their defense is going to be terrible. Here we go. They're going to kick the field goal here with 4 seconds left on the clock. And they're going to put it up, and it is good. Still some time left on the clock here, but it's going to be 10-6 Steelers. Steelers will get the ball at half, but I think we still have to kick this off. Yeah, we do. 2 seconds left in the half before we have our halftime coverage here. So overall, Steelers defense has been okay. They haven't given up a touchdown yet, and that's definitely to their credit because last week on Wednesday when we did the Cowboys stream, they couldn't stop a nosebleed unless they got a turnover. Raiders going to kick it off here. It's going to be taken at the 6-yard line by Cordero Patterson, who gets blown up at the 30 or at the 25, and that's going to be the half. Okay, man, that is the half here. So we're going to be breaking down a historic day here at Chat Sports before we get into the second half here. Where Joey, have you gotten the calculation?
I do have the calculation.
Let's get it showing right now so we can get to the second half. So for reference here, guys, the Raiders Report, which is the biggest channel here at Chat Sports, challenged us to a Super Chat battle, and we have completely destroyed them. And the former record for Super Chat revenue for a single live stream on Steelers Talk was 2.2 in thousands. Today we got to 2.7, $2,701. If you're watching live still, we still have time to get it to 3K. We're $300 away from getting to 3,000 for the first time in channel history here. So we've already doubled up what the Raiders got today. Or actually, no, we haven't. We have to get to 3,000 to pretty much do that. So appreciate all the support. You can send a Venmo to @Jack-Sperry. if you want to help us beat the Raiders even more. Okay, let's get into our second half coverage here. 10-6 Steelers. They'll get the ball first to start this half. Again, for our live audience, we're 300 away from 3K in Super Chat and revenue for the first time in Steelers history, Steelers talk history. So here we go, man. In the first half, Joey, what are your thoughts on this? I thought Russell Wilson played fine, not perfect. The defense played fine, not perfect either. George Pickens had a really good half, and I think they're going to continue to try and feed Cordero Patterson, because that's what they're doing right now.
I agree. A lot of fine. I think if we're going to win this game, someone's going to have to step up. Either the defense is going to have to be great, Russ is going to have to be great. I don't know if we'll be able to do it if everybody's just fine.
Yeah, I completely agree. Okay, man. So we have a Venmo alert right now. Joey just sent it to you. We're going to show it after the Madden stream, okay? No way.
Wow.
And now we're back off there in Allegiant, and Cordero's going to get to the 25. First down and 10 for the Steelers here. Up 4, play action. He's looking. He's going to throw flat to Najee Harris for a gain of 3. Brian Ruiz is asking, where's Jaylen Warren? Why are they low on him? I don't know, man. He doesn't play a whole lot. He comes in sometimes on third downs, but I guess the Madden people just think Jaylen Warren is like a bad football player or something, because Cordero Patterson gets more stuff than Jaylen in this season. Here we go, play action. Russ looking over the middle, wide open Pickens, and he's going to get to the 50. That was a big chunk there for the Steelers offense. First down, Pittsburgh. First down, Steelers. Come on, baby. I haven't waved this towel in a while. I need to celebrate a touchdown here, folks. Come on. What do you guys say? What do you guys say? We need a touchdown right now. By the way, if you're watching this and you've sent in a Venmo since their last Venmo alert, we're going to show them after the Madden sim, okay? So sit tight there. From the shotgun, Russ looking. He's going to throw outside. It's off target. Incomplete. Second down and 10 for the Steelers. So, Joey, Russ has had some of these kind of throws. You know, it seems like once in every 5 throws, Russ will have one that's completely off kilter, but he'll put together good drives and still get this team in the end zone.
I think at the end of the day, that's what you want to happen with football, right?
Absolutely.
I don't think we need to overthink the room here.
Second down and 10. It's thrown. It's caught. Who is this? It looks like Calvin Austin III with a nice catch there, and somebody shoves him, and he suns him. First down and 10. Good catch there by Calvin Austin III, who Madden is pretty high on. He's had a pretty darn good season, unlike Jaylen Warren, who they freaking hate. First down and 10, now in Raider territory. Russ from empty. He's going to take the snap. He's looking, throws middle, caught George Pickens, who has been an absolute monster today. Another first down Steelers. They are driving, folks. A touchdown would make this a 2-score game. That's what we got to go get right now. That's what we need to go get right now. Come on, baby. I see Pittsburgh fan 412 down there. Fernando Martin, Hot Rod 24, under center. Russ is going to throw again. Art's really putting his confidence in Russ here, but he's going to hold the ball too long and he's going to get sacked. Third sack of the day for the Raiders, and that is the second sack of the day for Max Crosby. Just throw it away. Madden Russ. I'm going to get in this headset right now. Russ, if you don't have your first 2 reads open, throw it the fuck away. What are we doing? Just sitting back there like an injured baby bird ready to get eaten. Come on now. Fernando says Madden hates Pittsburgh. It's kind of true. Second down and 18. Still in Boswell field goal range, by the way, but now Russ will throw. It's caught by Muth, and he's going to get a good gain here. Third down and 8. So you pick up a good chunk there. Definitely in Boswell field goal range, which would make it 7 points. But you know what? I'm tired of this, being ahead by 1 score. I want to go up by 2 scores right now, guys, and make this uncomfortable for the Raiders offense. Force them to throw the football for the rest of this game. Third down and 8. Shotgun. Play action Russ is a big play for number 3. He's going to shift. He's going to go end zone. Incomplete. Great coverage. He was going to Roman Wilson. Jones, the Raider corner, breaks it up. It'll be 4th down and 8. And it seems like every time the Raiders are on the brink of completely losing a grasp on this football game, they find a way to stay in it. So now Boz, type those Bozes in the chat. Number 9's going to put it up. And it looks good. It is 13-6 Steelers. Haven't been able to finish a drive since that first drive of the game where they scored that touchdown to George Pickens. And now it's 13-6. And, you know, last week, Joey, it was such a high-scoring affair. It was touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. And this week, it's like field goal after field goal after field goal. And, you know, it's making me nervous a little bit here, man. It's making me nervous.
Well, it's also interesting, the conditions of last week, you would have thought it was this game, right? Yeah. And against the Cowboys defense.
Yeah.
It's Madden's interesting.
You said it, pal. Fernando Martin says, happy birthday, Cassie. Take her out somewhere nice, Jack. If you're watching this in video form, not live form, it's actually Cassie's birthday today, June 15th. So show Cassie both some love down there in the chat. Love you, babe. Happy birthday. And yes, Fernando, I do plan on taking her somewhere very nice tonight. Okay.
Do you know where you're going yet?
Oh, yeah.
Does she know?
No.
Okay, we'll keep it a secret.
Of course not, Joey. 1st down and 10 here. After the poor return from the Raider returner there, Minshew is looking. He's going to throw. It's caught. Minshew's been on a little bit of a heater here after, you know, sucking to start this football game. That looks like Brock Bowers, the first-round rookie they took this year. The jerk is mine is saying happy birthday, Cassie. Platinum 666 is saying give $25 for Cassie, everybody. LOL. He's going to be a handoff here to Zamir, and good coverage by the Steelers defense. Covering it up nice. It's 3rd down and short. Get those towels going, baby. Get those towels going. 3rd down. Type those 3s. Steelers need to get a win here for Cassie. Need to get a birthday win for Cassie today. Shotgun, empty for Minshew. Throws immediately to his man, Devontae, who breaks 2 tackles. And he's going to get out to the 45. Devontae Adams has made a big impact here in this game. And that's the thing, Joey, is that this Raiders offense is moving the ball against the Steelers, but like they're not finishing drives either. Looks like Minkah Fitzpatrick just straight up missed a tackle there. What the hell, man? That's real life. Minkah Fitzpatrick is ringing his bell. First down and 10. This game is too close. It's too close for comfort here, man. Hands off to Dylan Lobby, the rookie. And he's going to get 7 yards on the first down carry. Deshaun Elliott on the tackle. As the Raiders keep driving, man. Kurgan Cold says the Steelers team in real life will look much different. I think so, man. I think so. Corey Goodwin says, you guys are keeping me company while I paint a few cars for the new Superman movie. No way. That's awesome, man. 2nd down and 3. Minshew's going to throw, almost picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. There's Minkah. Minkah's been kind of having a quiet season here during our Madden Summer Series. He hasn't had a lot of interceptions. I don't think he has any. Almost got his first one there.
Well, and there's been like very few sacks as well.
Yeah, I mean, TJ Watt has like 1 sack this entire season, which is ridiculous. He might get like 20-plus sacks this year, and he's got 0 or 1 or whatever it is. 3rd down and 3. They're going to hand it off to Zamir White. He's going to pick up 3 yards and a first. So the Raiders are consistently converting on 3rd down against the Steelers defense in this one. And this one feels a lot like the Denver Bronco game, where it's like you just know that the team is a lot better, and the Raiders offense is playing way too good for how they're actually going to play in real life. Play action. Minshew's looking. He's going to throw middle, and it's incomplete. Good coverage by Joey Porter Jr., who's been fantastic this one. He had an interception this kickoff today's game, and he gets a big pass break up there. 2nd down and 10. Kareem says happy birthday to Cassie. 2nd down and 10. Under center is Minshew. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to Zamir White, and he's going to be taken down immediately by Minkah after a gain of 4. Got all the real ones down here. We got Corey Goodwin, Fernando Martin, Kurgan Cold. A little bit of a reminder if you're watching this live or in video form that comes out on Saturday. Sunday, we're going to be going live for our Paul Skeens watch party starting at 2:45 p.m. So make sure you guys get that going. Here we go, third down. Minshew's looking, middle caught. Jesus, another third down conversion for the Raiders as Jacoby Myers.
Just ripping our heart out.
I mean, it's
third down after
third down and
down.
long, and Minshew just delivers a dot inside, in between the zone coverage there from the Steelers.
I'm convinced Mitch juiced his stats.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, maybe. First down and 10. Maybe the Raiders report people juice these guys' stats. Throws sideline. It's going to be caught by one of the tight ends here in Las Vegas. It's going to be a 5-yard gain as they get inside the Fanatics red zone. Go to chatsports.com/Russ to pick up a Russell Wilson jersey today and help out the channel, because if you make a purchase, Fanatics is going to send us part of the proceeds. Second down and 5 here. One receiver outside is Davante Adams, single back. They're going to throw a quick screen to him. He's going to pick up close to first down yardage, but good spot there by the refs. It'll be third down and short.
Hot Rod asked Cassie who her new favorite Steelers player is, and she has not decided yet.
What is the Platinum says, what's the Raiders' best total? I think it's like something crazy like 12,000 or something like that. They've had some crazy streams. Third and inches, play action. Gardner's looking end zone, and it's tipped, incomplete, but there's a flag. What is the flag on? Pass interference on the defense. Are you kidding me? Joey Porter Jr. gets called for DPI on a third down, and the Raiders, oh my gosh, the refs are screwing the Steelers yet again this game. Handoff to Zamir White. He's not going to get there on first down, second down and goal. Everybody spam boo in the chat for the refs. The refs are screwing the Steelers again. And this is what happens when the Steelers don't finish drives, man. You open it up for the refs to absolutely screw us again. Fernando Martin and Colton are booing the refs. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. Score is 13-6. Steelers here. But they're knocking on the door. They're at the 1-yard line. Thanks to the referees, the Zebras helped out the Raiders in a big way there. God. Second down and goal. Offset eye. Handoff to Zamir White. Not going to get there. Third and goal. Going to the 3-yard line. Tackle for loss for Cam Hayward, his second of the game. Cam's looking fantastic here over the last couple of games or so. Third down and goal. Steelers have done a great job holding the Raiders' offense. Can they do it again? Type those stops in the chat. Minshew from the shotgun. Davante Adams one-on-one at the bottom of your screen. That's where he's going. Throws, caught, touchdown, Raiders. Type FLV in the chat. FLV in the chat. As Gardner Minshew just led, or I should say the refs allowed the Raiders to drive down the field. Just ridiculous.
I mean, this is just what happens, too, when you can't get off the field on third down.
Yeah, exactly. Multiple third down conversions there from the Raiders offense as they put in the extra point. We have a tie ball game here in the fourth quarter against a team the Steelers are clearly better than. It's not even close. So after the stream, if you're watching live, Joey and I will both be doing boots because we've clearly beaten the Raiders today. And we're trying to get the 3,000 in Super Chat / Venmo revenue. If you've sent in a Venmo, we're going to do it at the end of today's stream. Okay, so we haven't forgot about you. Okay, so we do have some Venmo alerts. Ball is sent to Cordero Patterson here. He's going to get to the 20. He's going to try to make a move. He doesn't work out there. 22-yard line. First down and 10 for the Steelers coming in here. Here we go, Russ. We need Russell Wilson to deliver once again. He put the Steelers in position to tie the game last week. Now he needs to put them in position to win it this week. First play is a handoff to Najee for a gain of 1. Second down and 9 upcoming. Shotgun formation for the Steelers offense. Russ takes the snap. He's got time to throw. He throws middle. Tough catch for Roman Wilson. It's caught. He breaks a tackle. And he's going to get a nice gain here. That looks like no, that's Calvin Austin III. It's tough to differentiate the 9 and the 0 in real time. But Calvin Austin III, his third reception of the game, and a first down Steelers. Let's go. Let's go get a win. Let's go get a win. First down and 10, shotgun. Russ is looking. He's going to throw middle. It's caught for another good gain. This time it is Roman Wilson for a 9-yard gain. And it'll be second down and 1. Got to say, man, Steelers should be up by 2 scores in this game, not only because, they should have finished some of those drives, but also because the Zebras allowed Vegas to get the only touchdown that they have. Second down and 1. Shotgun. Russ is looking. He's got plenty of time on the deep drop. He throws outside, caught Najee for a first down. Steelers haven't been able to wave the towel in a while here, man. I want to wave this towel so bad. Come on. Need a touchdown. Need to take the lead here. It's too close for comfort. First down and 10. Russ. 3 receiver set. Takes the snap. He's got time. He's going to throw to his check down to George Pickens, who's been fantastic today, and he's going to get another 8 yards to his total. Pickens has 8 catches for 69 yards. Nice. And a touchdown. Second down and 2. Arthur Smith using George Pickens as kind of a short yardage receiver in this game as opposed to a deep threat. Kind of an interesting way to use him. Now from the shotgun, Russ on second down and short, throws quickly to the flat. Looks like that is Calvin Austin III again with another reception. Russell Wilson getting on a heater here. First down and 10 Steelers. We need that momentum shift to go to the Steelers here at the end of this football game to give this defense a boost. So Steelers getting closer and closer to field goal range, but we don't want field goals here, man. We've had enough of those this game. We need a touchdown. Play action. Russ has plenty of time. Throws short to Najee. His check down, he's going to get 8. What I like about Russell Wilson right now is that he's taking what the defense is giving him. They're not letting him beat him deep, so he's taking his check down and he's taking those chunk plays, those 7-yard gains, those 8-yard gains, those 9-yard gains. When it's second down and short, he's taking the 5-yard gain to move the sticks. He's playing smart football right now, and that's what I like to see. Second down and 2. Russ from the shotgun. He's going to play action. He's going to throw. It is caught by George Pickens again. Another short reception for George. First down, Steelers. Let's go. Fernando saying wave that towel anyway. I'll wave it, man, but I need to see a touchdown. I need to see a touchdown here, Fernando. First down and 10, shotgun. Takes the snap. Russ is looking. He's going to throw middle. Caught. Is he in? Touchdown! George Pickens! Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Platinum. Oh, my goodness. George Pickens with his second touchdown of the game. Russell Wilson has delivered in the fourth quarter again. Let's go, man. Let's go. Boswell puts it up and good. Oh, my goodness, man. Russell Wilson has been great in the fourth quarter this entire simulated Madden season. I don't know if he has like a superstar, ability that like boosts his attributes in the fourth quarter, but it sure seems like it. All right, got one more Venmo alert to send you here, Joey.
Do it.
Boswell sends it away, and it's going to be fair caught in the end zone by Lobby. First down and 10. By the way, Platinum666 is sending me $7 Venmos every time the Steelers score touchdowns. Love it. It's a handoff to Lobby here for the Raiders. Gain of 3. 2nd down and 7. Steelers up by a touchdown here. Raiders feeling the pressure. Who's going to send in that victory Venmo if the Steelers win? I'm wondering who's going to send in that victory Venmo today. It's always somebody different. 2nd down and 7. Shotgun, Minshew. Now there's pressure. He's got to throw, and it's going to be greatly defended, but a wonderful catch by Davante Adams. That was a difficult catch right there. Ryan Watts on the coverage, the rookie out of Texas. Cam Hayward absolutely leveled Gardner Minshew. He put a perfect pass on Adams, and he won the contested catch situation. Jeez, that's a backbreaker there, Joey. Is your mic on?
There we go. That was an incredible catch, and I'm kind of
now they're in Steelers territory. Shotgun formation. This is what all the touchdowns does to you, man. It keeps the Raiders in the game. Throws short, and oh my goodness, who was that? Dante Jackson just missed a pretty easy tackle on Michael Mayer there. 1st down Raiders. Come on now. Got to tackle. We're getting close to the 2-minute warning. Raiders need a touchdown to tie it and send it to overtime. 2-minute warning. In Las Vegas, Steelers need a stop. I need everybody in the chat to send those stops in the chat. We got over 160 people watching. We need every single one of you guys to spam those stops. Shotgun, Minshew. He's going to throw off target, incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Good stop there. Anthony Fuller typed his stop. Platinum 666 type stop. Steelers Jacks type stop. Come on. Need a big stop to get your 5th win of the season. Steelers showing pressure. Raiders in the shotgun. Minshew takes it. Takes a 3-step drop. He's going to throw to his flat. Was it caught? It was, but just for a 1-yard gain. Kurgan Cold sends in a $6 super chat. Says, let's go Steelers. Stop them. Couldn't agree more, Kurgan. And if you guys know Kurgan Cold, he sent in that $6 super chat. You know he's coming in with that 9 here in just a second. So get those nices ready. 3rd down and 9. Gardner's looking. He has to scramble because of the pressure. Now he's going to run. Is he going to get there? He got there, and then some. He gets to the 6-yard line. How the hell does that happen? Gardner Minshew just ran for 25 yards. By the way, clear holding penalty on Larry Ogunjobi, and once again, the refs don't call it. This game is freaking rigged. I think the Raiders report people rigged this football game. F chugs.
They juiced the stats. I'm telling you.
But that was a clear foul, like clear holding, and there was no call. Right in front of the refs' faces. 1st down and goal. In the Fanatics red zone. Throws end zone. Davante, touchdown Raiders. Diving toe tap catch from Davante, and the Raiders are going to tie it. Will they go for 2? That is the question. What a toe tap by Davante Adams in the back of the end zone. By the way, let's show those 2 super chats real quick here. Joey, the 6 and the 9 from Kurgan. Get those nices in the chat, even though giving up that lead in the 4th quarter was not nice. Big shout out to Kurgan Cold, our MVP of the last 3 weeks of the channel here. He's been phenomenal. He's been there every single time. And he's helped us get to $1,000 in super chats in every single live stream we've had this month. There's the 9, so get those nices in the chat. Kurgan says F Coop and F Chugs.
Couldn't agree more.
By the way, if you've sent in a Venmo this half and we haven't shown it, it's because we're showing it after we're done with the segment. We're going to show it after the segment's over. So if you've sent in a Venmo, we didn't forget about you. So we got 1:14 left in the game. The Steelers will get the ball with all 3 timeouts. We've seen Russell Wilson consistently deliver in these moments. Can he do it again? Cordero Patterson will take it to the 23, which is where Russell Wilson and the black and gold offense will take the field. Come on, baby. Need to go get this W. It's been way too close. We're way better than this team. We have to put them away right now. First down 10, poor throw, short to Pat Freiermuth. Incomplete.
Not a good start there.
The refs have given Las Vegas essentially both of their touchdowns because on third downs, they didn't call an obvious holding penalty on that Gardner Minshew one, and then they called a bullcrap DPI on Joey Porter Jr. before. Now Russ has to dump it off. It's Najee. It's close. He gets absolutely ramrodded. That should be a first down, and they're going to screw the Steelers again, calling it 3rd and inches. These refs have screwed the Pittsburgh Steelers today. This is awful. This is the 3rd call in this game that has screwed the Steelers. The 3rd one. None of them have gone against the Raiders. From the shotgun, Russ has to get it. He's going to dump it off to Cordero. It's going to be close, and he's going to break a tackle. What a play by Cordero Patterson. It didn't look like he was going to get it, and he made a man miss. Everyone spam 84 in the chat. Everyone spam those 84s. He's been huge these past 3 weeks.
It's because he went to Tennessee.
Kurgan Cold says his money is on the refs. Oh, my goodness, man. If the Steelers lose this game, it will be because of the referees. They have been that bad. And I'm not somebody that likes to blame the refs. They have been awful. First down and 10. Russ is going to throw a mill. It's caught. There we go. It's going to be the move. First down, Steelers, and they're now in field goal range. Russell Wilson delivering the goods in the 4th yet again. Look at this dot. From Russell Wilson to Pat Freiermuth right on the body. And now the Steelers are cooking. And now it looks like Chris Boswell might have a chance here for redemption after missing last week's field goal to lose the game against the Dallas Cowboys. Now the Steelers are moving. Steelers used their first timeout after that catch, by the way. They're going to hand it off to Najee. He's going to find his way forward for 3 yards. And for some reason, the Steelers are calling timeouts. I guess they want to get as much yardage as possible here before they kick the field goal. But you've got to be making Las Vegas take their timeouts here. Why are the Steelers spending timeouts here? That's ridiculous. What are we doing, Tomlin? 2nd down and 7. Single back formation. I have a feeling they're going to run again. They're going to send George in motion on the jet sweep. A Matt Canada special, and they're going to lose yards. So the clock's going to tick, and it's going to be a long field goal for Chris Boswell. Everybody spam Boz in the chat. The great and powerful Boz has a chance to send the Steelers to 5-1. Looking for redemption here, and they couldn't be any more poetic right here, folks. 2020, after losing the game for the Steelers last week, Chris Boswell will come on for the game-winning field goal. Come on. Come on. Everyone type those Bozes in the chat. Now there's going to be a timeout. Steelers, they're going to ice their own kicker? Wait, no, I think the Raiders called timeout. The Raiders are icing Chris Boswell. It'll be about a 50-yard field goal. Come on, Boz! Make it, Boz! It's going to be up. Is it good? It is! Steelers win the football game! Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! Boz redeems himself in week 6.
That's a beautiful storyline right there.
Oh my goodness! It was harder than it should have been. Pause. But the Steelers are going to win the football game, and they're going to 5-1, folks. Unless, barring a miracle here on the kickoff, if the Steelers lose this game, I'll be indescribably mad. Makes the tackle, and the Steelers improve to 5-1. Everyone spam those W's in the chat. Spam those W's in the chat.
Man, how much Raider ass are we going to kick today?
Well, we beat them in the Super Chat battle. We beat them on the field in Madden. I mean, that's double duty right there. That's double ass kicking right there, man. Absolutely fantastic. Got a couple more Venmo alerts for you here. Some victory Venmos coming in. All right, man. Okay, let's finish up the segment right now, Joey, and then we'll get to the Venmos, okay? So let's go over the recap here in Week 6 of our Madden simulation. The Ravens beat the Washington Commanders. The Bengals beat the New York Giants. And then the Browns lost to the Philadelphia Eagles. So with the updated AFC North standings here after 6 weeks, Cincinnati and Pittsburgh are tied at the top of the division at 5-1. And then Cleveland and Baltimore are right on their heels at 4-2. So to this point in the Madden season, this is undeniably the best division in football. So the Steelers better keep it going. Next week, Wednesday, our live show. We're going to be doing our Madden Sim Sunday Night Football once again here. Steelers versus Jets. Aaron Rodgers coming to Acrisure Stadium. Can the Steelers get redemption after losing to the Cowboys on primetime 2 weeks prior? We'll find out next Wednesday. Till next time, make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, here we go, Steelers. Okay, here we go. We got the Venmo alerts coming in here, and we got quite a few. We got quite a few. So we're going to get to that right now. If you want to send in a victory Venmo, we got Steelers Smitty coming in right now. At Jack Sperry, at Jack-Sperry. We got quite a few Venmo alerts to get to here. So first one coming up here is going to be from Platinum666, a $7 Venmo. She actually sent 2 of these throughout the game, or he sent 2 of these throughout the game for every touchdown the Steelers got. So the Steelers got 2 touchdowns. Every time they scored, he sent in a 7. But Ben, he sent a $350 Venmo. This one's coming in from Platinum 666. Bang! Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Platinum does it again with a $350 Venmo. And by the way, Joey, if you want to show the other one from Platinum here just a second. And guys, this wasn't it from Platinum. He also sent in, this one's coming in from Platinum 666. Bang! Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. All right, by the way, this isn't even it. We've got more Venmo alerts. Here on Steelers Talk, we got a $69 Venmo from Kurgan Cold, the GOAT. By the way, Kurgan, you might have some competition with Platinum here, man. Platinum has put in a bunch in these last few days. So Kurgan, better watch your back, man. Oh my goodness. Kurgan, thank you for that $69 Venmo. Spam those nices in the chat if you're watching. And then we got more, Joey. We've actually got one more.
More Venmos.
You forgot the Venmo. You forgot one Venmo.
Let's see.
His last name starts with an M.
It's in there. I just forgot to get to it.
This one's coming in from Fernando Martin. Bang! Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Fernando Martin with a $350 super chat. And do we have the updated figure here, Joey?
We do. This is the updated figure.
We have the updated figure. So our goal today was 1,470. Raiders thought they were so cool beating us up yesterday. Guess what? We've pretty much tripled what they got yesterday. $3,783.28. And now we are about $250 away from getting to 4,000. We're 250 away from $4,000 on today's stream. I don't know if we're ever going to do this again, Joey. I don't know if we are ever going to make $3,783 ever again. This is blowing my mind right now.
It's insane.
It's insane.
All because Mitch wanted to try to challenge us, and look what we did. Oh, God. Send it to me. Wow.
Guys, we have another Venmo alert, and I literally cannot believe.
I have high expectations seeing that face.
It's going to exceed it. It's going to exceed it. You guys are not going to believe what I just saw. You guys are not going to believe this. Oh my gosh. Oh, actually, Joey, I'm going to slack you something.
Yes.
All right. Before we show this next Venmo, Joey has to go do something real quick. So while he goes and does something real quick, by the way, we still have to do our boots. So we're going to do that eventually. As long as the Venmos and the Super Chats come in, guys, we're going to be here as long as you are, okay? So, if you want to keep them coming, you guys have been more than, generous today. All I wanted was to beat Raiders. And we haven't just beaten them. We have tripled their money. That is the biggest channel at Chat Sports. This is the king of the hill. This is the person that lied about our channel on his channel yesterday and said we challenged them and that we've been talking shit about them. We haven't talked about anything Raiders until today, and we showed them. They started the fight, and we fucking finished it, folks. And by the way, their channel is 3 times our size. We have a big channel here. Raiders is one of our biggest channels. And we are kicking their ass today. That's a testament to you guys. That is a testament to you guys, man. I honestly can't believe what's going on right now. Oh my goodness, man. So Joey's getting something done for us here. All right, Joey, get it ready. All right, folks. Oh. Joey's back, which means it's time to unveil this piece, man. Joey, let me know when you're ready. So right now, we are sitting at $3,783.28 in Super Chats and Venmos, by far a Steelers Talk record. And this one's coming in from Fernando Martin. Fernando Martin. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Oh my God. The biggest. The biggest Venmo in Steelers Talk history. Fernando Martin. Mitchell Renz bounds down to Steelers Nation. Let's go. Fernando, show it again, Joey. Show it again. When I saw this Venmo, my jaw literally dropped. $1,055 Venmo from Fernando Martin. By far the biggest Venmo in Steelers talk history. Puts us close to 5,000, Joey, right?
Let me put it up.
We got to be getting close to 5K. Oh, we're so close. We are less than 200 away from $5,000 in Super Chat and Venmo revenue right now.
This guy's going to be here on Sunday?
Yeah, we already said you're gonna see this guy right here on Sunday.
Be here on Sunday?
Yeah, are you guys
going to be here on Sunday?
You guys going to be here on Sunday for Paul Skeens?
Because we're going to be here.
This is ridiculous.
No, I mean this is ridiculous.
Oh, I get it. Fernando Martin just destroyed the Venmo record here at Steelers Talk by like $500 on one Venmo. No way. Okay.
You're about to have a heart attack.
Joey,
No.
we've got another one.
No shot.
Joey,
way.
we've got another one.
No way! You're joking.
No.
That's not real. That's not real. That's not real. You're shaking, bro. That's not
We
real.
have another.
Oh my.
We have
That's not real.
We have another one, folks. We have another one. You guys are not going to believe this. You guys are not going to believe this. This is. I literally don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Can we get?
I just sent the slide.
Okay. I'm literally.
Are you guys gonna be here on Sunday?
By the way, we're gonna have a Paul Skeens watch party on Sunday. Okay.
I'll be there.
2:45 p.m. We're gonna be going live on Sunday for Father's Day. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Kurgan's gonna be there.
Kurgan's gonna be there.
Kurgan.
Type me if you're gonna be there on Sunday.
Be there on Sunday.
Type me if you're gonna join me and Jack for Paul Skeens on Sunday. Cassie Vove says 2:45 Eastern Time. Come on now. Oh, okay. Are they coming or not?
I don't know.
Can you go check? Go check. Oh my gosh. So the Raiders report, Mitchell Renz, if you guys didn't see it, the host of the Raiders report came on our show and bowed down to us. Bowed down to Steelers Nation. We're going to clip that, Joey. We appreciate Mitch, man. He's been one of my mentors here at Chat Sports. He's been unbelievable. But what you guys are going to see in about 30 seconds when Joey gets it ready here, it's just, I don't even know what to say. That's all I'm going to say.
I can't believe it. I've been here for over 3 years.
Yep.
This
is the biggest.
Is insane.
And I've been here.
What I am looking at right now is insane.
All right, I don't think they're coming. So let me.
All right, well, I'll do it with you then.
And I've been here for over 3 weeks. And this is the most insane thing I've ever seen.
I'll do it with you.
This is Joey. This is. All right, I gotta
get ready for this.
All right.
What do you want me to do? I'll do whatever.
What
do you want me to do?
Actually, what I want you to do is I want you to go in there and tell them what we're about to do, and then have them run in here. Can you do that for me?
Okay, well, don't do it yet.
I'm not going to do it yet. I'm going to wait for you. Because this is ridiculous. If you've waited around, if you've been waiting, I promise you it's worth it. I promise you it's worth it. Fernando Martin has been unbelievable today. Pittsburgh fan 412 has been unbelievable today. Kurgan Colt has been phenomenal.
People are on their way.
They're on their way. Okay.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to get off screen, then come on when I hit the gong.
Okay, cool. Okay. I'm off.
All right, Joey, you ready for another one?
Oh, I'm ready, baby.
This one's coming in from Platinum 666. Bang! 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 Oh! 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 my gosh.
It doesn't work as well when you're so tall.
A $1,500 Venmo from Platinum 666. Oh my God. And now the updated total. $6,338.28. I'm a loss for words, guys. I can't believe that has happened today. And by the way, most of that's Venmo. So that's just unbelievable.
Over $5,500 is from Venmo.
Over 55?
We only have $635 from Super Chats.
I honestly don't have words to describe how thankful I am to you guys. You guys have made this an unbelievable stream. I don't know if we're ever going to get this again. I mean, I hope we do. This has been like the best day of my life. But like, I have no words. Fernando and Platinum 666, those super chats are two of the biggest super chats we've ever seen from this channel. And that's saying something because we've seen a lot of them. All right, so what you guys just did, I want you to understand, is special. Okay, so here's our boss, Brett Scott. He's bowing down, all right? It's just been an unbelievable day. So I think we're going to wrap it up here. I mean,
We'll be here on Sunday.
we'll be here on Sunday for the Paul Skeens watch party. Obviously, we're not expecting this every show, all right? So I don't want you to, take a second mortgage out on your house, all right? We're going to have a good time on Sunday. It's been absolutely fantastic. And Mitch, you want to come on and say something here?
Yeah, I've been here at Chat Sports since 2017. I want you guys to know we've seen a lot of crazy shows, and honestly, the Raiders has been a part of it. But
Yeah.
what you guys are doing here is freaking 6 years mind blown. I do want to say, like, Sperry doesn't keep this money. He takes this money and he applies it to be able to get you guys more content, more videos. So I don't want you to think he's going home tonight and going to.
Not going to the mall. I'm not going to the mall.
No, so
It's all-
Culver's, maybe.
Maybe Culver's, for Cassie's birthday. Maybe we'll go to Culver's, all right?
But I'll tell you this right now. I'm going to try to beat this, and this is an unbelievable task. So congratulations,
Yeah.
man. That's unbelievable.
Means a lot coming from Mitch, man. He's been just an awesome mentor since I started here a couple years ago. So just want to thank everybody. Jeremy Chuggs, by the way, perfect way to cap it off. $2 super chat from Jeremy Chuggs. The guy that started this channel, he was the first channel owner here at Steelers Talk. Helped me get my feet wet here. If you were here my first couple months, you guys know I wasn't the best, all right? I had to learn this platform. I had to learn being on camera and the software that we have and all that stuff. But we eventually got there, and Jeremy Chuggs was a big reason why this channel is where it is. So he says, here we go, $2 super chat. Shout out to Chuggs, man. By the way, we got another one, Joey.
You are joking.
No. It's not as big.
Hey, it doesn't matter.
Let's not minimize.
But we're not minimum.
Oh, I mean, come on.
But we're not going to complain
come on.
whatsoever. Got another really good one though, man. So as long as you guys keep sending them, I guess we're going to stay. Okay? I think people want us to just keep moving up. So update the total here because I want to see how close we are to 7.
You want me to throw this over first?
Yep. This one's coming in from Platinum 666. Bang! Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Shannon, you're unbelievable, man. Shannon Roll. He just joined Black Diamond last week, and he's put in at least $2,000 on this show alone.
We might need to create a new club just for him.
We might have to start a Mount Steeler more here, Brett. We might have to start a Steeler more here.
Yeah, I hear you.
So is it updated?
It is updated.
Okay, so we are 6,538. I don't know, man. Should we keep it going? Try to go 7? I don't know, man. We've been live for 3 hours at this point, and we still have 100 people watching.
Yeah, I've got nowhere to be.
I don't know. So Hot Rod 24 says, how many Black Diamond raffles are there going to be now, Jack? We're not doing Black Diamond raffles with the amount that we have right now, man. this point, I think you're going to have to earn it.
Hey, Kurgan Cold says Platinum Club.
Platinum Club. Maybe we'll think about it, man, but it's a lot to keep up with.
I think Kurgan wants us 10 more minutes.
So Kurgan says 10 more minutes. We'll give you guys 10 more minutes. If we get to 7,000, by the way, we still have to drink our boots. So we'll do that during these 10 minutes. Tell you what, man, if we get there, if we get to 7, what should we do? No,
we should take all of next week off, right?
No way.
I don't know. You're already getting the PTO day next week. Come on.
There is no way.
Stop.
Another one.
Stop. Another one.
No.
Stop. Stop. Stop it.
Cassie says, okay, but I kind of want to go to Culver's tonight.
That's like a 30-minute.
Maybe we might have to go tonight, babe. It's going to be a celebrating kind of night.
Oh, you're going.
Oh, my
Big in
gosh.
Culver's tonight.
All right, man.
All right, we made it.
One more time, folks. This one's coming in from Platinum 666. Bang! 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 Here we go, Steelers. There we go. There we go, Steelers. There we go. There we go, Steelers. There we go. A $500 Venmo from Shannon Roll Platinum 666. And that brings us to 7,000, folks.
Come back on Sunday.
That brings us to $7,038.28. There is no way.
Are you kidding?
I mean, Platinum alone would have bought himself like 8 Black Diamond memberships alone in this stream.
And a lot of Culver's.
And a lot of Culver's, yes. 7,000. What was? I can't believe I'm actually asking this right now. What was Raiders' record for the Devontae Adams?
It was like over. It was like
13.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to get greedy tonight, folks. We've already, centupled the Raiders report number from yesterday.
Dude, that's not a word.
I'm making it a word because we did it.
Total?
7,000 now.
Hit the 7,000.
So, by the way, we got another Venmo.
Platinum, we gotta get you out here. Stop. Stop it.
No, do not stop it. All right, we got another one here.
Oh, I see. DJ Khaled.
Mitch just sent me a Slack saying 13 is the record. Oh my goodness, man.
Hey, Jack, can you pick me up some cheese curds tonight when you're at Culver's?
Yeah, maybe, man.
Okay.
We might have to get Joey's second live stream ever at the company.
Coop hot seat.
Coop hot seat? Captain Cully hot seat? Steelers Smitty hot seat? Oh, man. Corrigan Cold says, drink up, smoke up, party up. Oh, man. Fernando says, shots and boots. Speaking of boots, I'm going to do my boot right now.
Hey, let's do ours together, Jack.
Fine by me, man. By the way, oh, my goodness. Okay.
What's the total?
$7,038.28. We got a Venmo, $2.41. Venmo from Pittsburgh Fan 412. Pittsburgh, by the way, Pittsburgh Fan has already put in a bunch of money today as well. He's one of our Black Diamonds. Great job today for you as well, Pittsburgh Fan. All right, man, we've been promising these boots for a while. So it's about time we get it done. By the way, if you guys keep sending in the Venmos, we'll stay live, okay? Like, I'm just going to say that right now. If you guys want to keep the party going and you guys want to get to 8K, fine by me, okay? But by no means feel like you have to, okay? This is already enough.
Fine by me.
All right, here we go, Joey. You got
Thumbs up, my friend.
bottoms up to 7K.
Oh, come on, Joey. Let's go. Let's go, Joey. Come on. There we go.
Get that towel.
Ah!
Come on, Sperry.
You got another big one.
Oh my fucking god!
This is for y'all.
Oh my
Can you
God.
slack it? Can you slack it to Brett or Joey? Do you know who that is? Do you know who that is? Yeah.
Keep going, Sperry. Oh.
Ah,
Jeremy. Have me stand next to Sperry again.
Hey, let's get
Do
to
you
our.
remember the first time you did it?
Let's
Yeah.
get to our super chat.
Ah!
Do you remember the first time you did the boot?
Took me 40 minutes.
So Anthony in the chat. Jack has come a long way. We watched him for 10 minutes one stream trying to finish.
Oh, all right, man.
Hey, we got a super chat from Mr. Jeremy Chugs.
Oh, Jeremy Chugs another 2 says Joey looks so short. Yeah.
You want to
The thing is, Joey's not short.
Here's the thing, man. Joey is 6'3".
You want to see short?
This is short. This is my child right here.
Wait,
But-
huge,
Not short either.
you're not
huge
that
update.
short.
Big update from Matthew Peterson.
Oh,
More triple, Burke RBI single, 1-1, bottom first, go balls.
Who won the first game?
Matthew Peterson,
Virginia.
our Browns host. Matthew Peterson, our Browns host, says lead off third base. Burke RBI single, 1-1, B1, go Vols. Good for you, man. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, we've got another one, folks. This one's coming in from Kurgan Bang! Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Kurgan Cold, who has just been our MVP the last 3 weeks, has just been unbelievable again today, man. Another $369 gets us closer to 8K.
This is embarrassing.
I mean,
Don't call out Raider Nation like that.
I mean, they already did. And look what happened. Oh my goodness. Anthony Fuller putting the goat emojis down there for Kurgan Cold. Everyone spam those nices, by the way. We're $600 away from $8,000. Do we have a clock going? Oh, we got another one.
Of course.
We've got another one here, Joey. There we go. Jeremy Chug says, how much for a Coop tortilla slap? You're going to have to ask Coop, man. I think he might have gone home.
No, he's getting ready for the game.
Oh, that's right, Matt. The finals are tonight. I completely forgot. Unbelievable. Oh. All right, man. We got another Venmo alert coming in here. Got a $50 Venmo here from Platinum666. Like he already hasn't thrown us enough. He has the largest Venmo in the history. Is it of Chat Sports? Has anyone put in more than 1.5? Yeah.
Raider Ron's like a
Raider Ron.
35 or 500. 5,000.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, but it's the largest in Steelers talk history. That's for sure.
Sure. I mean, it might be
Outside of Raiders, probably the largest.
Rob Rod might have had one pretty big, like 1,000 or something. But it's definitely out there. I mean,
It's top 10.
dude, any of these are always up there.
So, I mean, my brother is FaceTiming right now. Should I answer the call? Should I answer
it?
Should I answer my
Answer it.
Steelers? Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Everyone say hi to Alex. Everyone say hi to Jack Sperry. We're live on Steelers Talk right now. Let's go. Wave to the people. He's a Green Bay Packer fan. FGB in the chat. Yes, sir. I'll call you later. Okay, bye. Oh my gosh, man. Oh, okay.
I gotta go.
Okay, Jack's got to go.
right.
We'll see you Sunday,
I
okay?
gotta go. All right. But we'll be back here on Sunday, another Paul Skeens watch party. So let's do this again, right? Right?
All right, Jack. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you Sunday, man. Unbelievable. Let's go Bucks, man. It's gonna be a fun day Sunday if anyone's able to go. So everybody's saying what's up, Alex, in the chat. FGB is a Packer fan. So right now we are $550 away from 8,000. I'll tell you what, Joey. Let's put a 5-minute. Do you know how to put a 5-minute timer on screen?
Let me see if I can figure it out.
If you don't, I'll just put a timer on here. We're going to go 5-minute shot clock here to get to 8,000. If we get to 8,000, I'll give you guys another 10 minutes. All right, I'll give you guys another 10 minutes if we can get there. But please don't feel obligated by any stretch of the imagination to donate more, because it's just crazy. It's just crazy, man. 7.4 thousand in one stream. Our previous record, for all of you guys that don't know, our previous record was 2.2. And right now we're at 7.4. And I'm just gonna put the timer on, Joey.
Yeah, put the timer on.
We'll go 5 minutes here. If we can get to 8, great. If not, no worries. It's been phenomenal either way.
I don't even remember what happened in the Raiders game. Like, that seems so long ago.
Steelers won 23-20. Chris Boswell redeemed himself, so that was nice. So we got Anthony Fuller still here. We got JW. We got Platinum 666, today's MVP. We got Fernando Martin, who put in an over $1,000 Venmo as well. By the way, Fernando, I feel like, Platinum's 1,500. Don't feel bad whatsoever about what you did, man. Like, that was unbelievable. Like, that is, outside of Raiders, that might have been the second biggest Venmo we have ever gotten here at Chat Sports, ever. So, like, you've been fantastic today as well. If we were having an MVP race today, or not, but I'd probably want to give it to like 6 people, because there's just been so many people that have contributed, so many people that have been showing love for Hot Rod. By the way, Hot Rod, we're thinking of you, and hope you're doing all right, my friend. We feel bad for your friend, man. So we hope that he's okay. If he's not, we hope you're okay. And we wish you the best, and our thoughts and prayers are with you. They really are. But then, Kurgan has been fantastic today, as always. Fernando, Pittsburgh Fan 412. I'm probably forgetting like 10 people that have done so much. We got 3 minutes and 30 seconds here to get $550 more dollars. So obviously, like I've said a million times here, no expectation. It's Cassie's birthday tomorrow. This is one hell of a early birthday present, I think. I think it's pretty safe to say that tonight and tomorrow is going to be a pretty good stretch here. Then we're going to be back here on Sunday, if you want to show the thumbnail there, Joey, of Paul Skeen's Watch Party Sunday, starting at 2:45 p.m. It's going to be Father's Day. Me and Jack Lauderay, we're going to be going live for Paul Skeen's here on the channel. We did it was really successful when we did it earlier this week on Tuesday. You guys really seem to like it, so we're going to do it again. It's going to be against the Colorado Rockies, who fucking stink. So I think that he's going to just have an unbelievable performance again. So if you want to see Paul Skeen shove and want to watch it with this amazing community of Yinzers, You can check us out 2:45 p.m. Don't be late. Steelers Jack saying happy birthday to Cassie. Cassie, if you're still watching. Joey, we got another one.
Of course. Holy.
And then I'll read you what this person sent. It was a pretty funny message. It has to do with Cassie's birthday. So I can't believe we're still going, but here we are.
At this point, like, I can totally believe it.
So this one's coming in from Platinum 666. Bang! 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 Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Shannon Roll, my man. $550 Venmo to get us to 8,000. And that just bought you guys another 10 minutes. Unfreaking believable. I said I'd do another 10 minutes if we got there, so timer's on. Thanks to Platinum 666. Timer is now on for 10 more minutes. I'm out of words to describe it, man. I'm out of words. Keep it. It's just. We've got 10 minutes left on the clock, man. By the way, the all-time record here at Chat Sports for a singular live stream was when the Raiders traded for Devontae Adams, and they made $13K. 13. Now, I'm not saying I expect five more grand. But if you guys want to go crazy enough and you guys want to break the all-time record, the number is 13,000. That's the number.
Hey,
So-
Platinum 666 has an opinion.
So I don't know if Platinum has, if he has to put a third mortgage on his house to make it happen. But that's just unbelievable, man. That's just unbelievable stuff by Platinum 666. And oh, by the way, the message that he sent in the Venmo was, buy the girl a damn steak.
Yeah, he just said that in the chat too.
By the way, you don't have to worry about that, man. We're going to we're going to go to a nice restaurant tomorrow. I've got everything planned. Cassie's going to have a hell of a birthday tomorrow. I can tell you that right now. I can tell you that right now, man. I mean, I was hoping just to get to like 1,600 today.
That's what I thought.
That's what I was like, we get past Raiders' number from yesterday, and I'd be cool with it. And then, Shannon shows up in a major way. Fernando puts in over $1,000 on a Venmo, which we've never seen before. And then Shannon comes in again with another 1,500. I mean, just unbelievable, man. It really is. Anthony Fuller, the original King Yinzer, is here. Anthony's been here since the very beginning. He was our first $100 super chat. Our first $100 super chat, Anthony Fuller. I had to pretty much beg him to do it. I had to give him the title King Yinzer for him to put 100 in. And look where we've come, man. Look how far this channel's come. I'm telling you. Cassie says Culver's is going to slap. Culver's is going to slap. Harrison Graham says the Culver's is going to hit different. You have no idea, Harrison. You have no idea, Harry. This is crazy. So we've got about 9.5 minutes left on the clock. Got 9.5 minutes. Fernando shouting out Anthony Fuller. Am I missing anybody that I've shouted out? I've shouted out Kurgan and 412 and Hot Rod and, of course, Platinum.
We got
Steelers Jax. Steelers Jax put in his first Venmo today. Thank you so much.
Dylan Lewandowski.
Dylan Lewandowski, big shout out to him as well.
We can't forget Hakia.
Hakia, who is actually Christopher Roy.
Yes.
Kurgan says Kurgan says that he's staying until this ends. That's a real one right there, man. Kurgan's a real one if I've ever seen it.
What's the official count now?
8,000. Just over 8,000. We have to get to 9 within the next 8 minutes, or we're gonna say, we're gonna say cool. This is the moneymaker right here, hey, Captain Coley.
We get to 9K, I'm doing a boot.
All right, if we get to 9K, Coley's doing a boot. Coley's doing a boot if we get to 9K.
And I'll race him.
And he's racing him. Let's go.
Let's go.
We're gonna have a boot race if we get to 9,000.
Let's go.
If we get to 9,000, we're gonna have a boot race here on the show. Wait, what? Okay.
Hey, we got a super chat.
$5 super chat here from Anthony Fuller. Says, no cheese curds for Joey. He's too new for the curds.
I disagree, Anthony.
Yeah, sorry, Joey. Well, hey, come on now, Anthony. Joey is the moneymaker, apparently, man. First 2 streams has made like 10K. Something like that. It's unbelievable. So right now, we got another Venmo here, Joey. There you go. So we got 7 minutes and 20 seconds before we're going to say goodbye here. I'll tell you what, if we get to 9K, we'll add 15 minutes. And we'll have that boot race between Captain Cully and new guy Reed. Kareem Richardson with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Kareem, thank you. Kareem put in, I believe, a 10, if I'm not mistaken, a 20 earlier. I can't remember, Kareem. Forgive me there, but you've been awesome. Dylan Lewandowski, couldn't agree with you more, man. Culver's is top-notch fast food. And Cassie agrees. Sounds like Cassie and I are getting Culver's tonight, which is always going to just slap.
Kareem put in a 10.
Hate to break this to you though, babe, you're driving. I'm not driving. Goodness gracious. Fernando Martin says he lives in Florida. Oh my goodness, Florida's great, man. I need to get myself to Florida. I need a trip to Florida. Like I need a 9K in super chats and Venmos.
We still have 73 people on too.
Yeah, we still have 73 people watching. That just shows you the dedication of the Steelers Stock Nation here, man. We have a crew of people. They're extremely loyal, and you guys are breaking barriers here at Chat Sports. Hot Rod says, "Come down to Florida and he'll get me a resort in Orlando for $250 a week."
Okay.
Cassie, let's hit up Hot Rod. Need to take a trip to Florida. Kareem says he's a Steelers fan, but he lives in Baltimore. Enemy territory there, man. You know, Cassie will tell you, when we took our flight to Pittsburgh last year, she sat next to a Ravens fan, and the guy just farted next to her the entire flight.
That's not surprising.
So she doesn't like Ravens fans because of that, but that's good stuff there. So we got 5 minutes left on the clock. 5 minutes left on the clock. And we just got another Venmo. Got another Venmo here. 5 minutes left to get to 9K. We're still a little ways away. And that's okay. Whatever we finish at is where we finish at. I'm not expecting anything more. But if you guys, are feeling generous, by all means, we definitely appreciate it. Every single dollar, I don't keep a single penny. It goes to making more Steelers content for you guys. So I think this kind of show definitely puts us on the map here at Chat Sports, for sure. I think we already were, but, I think this kind of takes us to a whole nother level here. $10 super chat from Platinum666. I can't believe it. I can't believe that there's just more. Platinum is currently working on getting his third mortgage on his house so that we can go live for another 10 minutes. Another 15, I think is what I said. We're going to have a boot race here on the show if we can get up to 9,000 within the next 3.5 minutes. Got a $5 super chat from Christopher Roy. Says, I'm from Hawaii and don't have Culver's. Sounds great, though. You got to come back to the mainland, my friend. Got to get yourself a Butterburger, Culver's Deluxe with cheese.
Did you ever have one of the Curder burgers when they were doing those? Big cheese curd?
I mean, I just feel like get the cheese curds on the side.
That's fair.
Like, I don't want a cheese curd on my burger. The burger's already just really good. So here's our total now after that $10 super chat. Still about $1,000 away. We got about 3 minutes left before we're going to say goodbye for the day. And Mitch, so you guys made 13. What was, like, how many times have you gotten above 8? Yeah. But I think you're the only channel that has gotten this deep, right? So Mitch, who is the master of crazy shows here at Chat Sports, just told me that the only other show that has really gotten this far is Bears, who got to 7K. But the fact that we're doing this in the dog days of summer, it makes it one of the top 3 craziest shows he's ever seen. And he's seen it all, man. He did a 24-hour live show. He's done some crazy shit. And he says this is top 3. So that's a hell of an offer. Yeah.
11.5 hours.
Okay. I'll say this. If we get to 10K, I will do 12 hours straight live stream. How about that? Half day.
It's got to be 12 hours. Yeah. 12 hours.
I'll do 12.
Like today?
No.
It gets cut off. Oh, yeah. So all it can do is 12 hours.
Like right now?
No. Future.
Oh, in the future, do a 12 hour. I like that. All right. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put on a little bit more time so that you guys have a little bit more time here. I'm going to give you guys 15 minutes. We're going to have 15 more minutes here. If we get to 10K, we will do a 12-hour live show where we are live for 12 straight hours right here on Steelers Talk. We won't do it this live stream. We'll plan it in advance, and we'll let you guys know. But the longest live stream we've ever done at the channel is 24 hours. That's what Raiders did when they fired Josh McDaniels. If we get to 10K, I will do 12 hours straight. And I won't take any breaks. I'll be on camera for 12 hours straight.
That's a lie.
We're doing it. Bathroom. Besides bathroom breaks, I will be on screen for 12 hours straight. And Platinum says, "Will you wear Depends?" I won't wear Depends. I'm not willing to go that far. If we break the record, maybe we'll think about wearing Depends. How about that?
We've got a $2 super chat coming in.
$2 from Christopher Roy. Says, Jack, hope to see you in Pittsburgh in 2026. For the draft, I'm assuming he means. Yeah. I mean, it'll be interesting to see what happens here. We usually are in studio for the draft coverage here. So I'm guessing I'll probably be in studio. If there's an opportunity to go, I will take it. Absolutely. So if we get to $9,000, Reed and Captain Coley are going to do a boot race. If we get to 10K...
Gotta do it by 7. I got a live stream to do. Gotta do it by 7 o'clock.
All right, so we got to do it by 7 o'clock. So that gives us 5 minutes here to get to 9K, 13 minutes to get to 10K. Yeah, I know. Yeah. We got 6 minutes before Coley has to do a live stream. And then 12 minutes until for the 10K one. Still got 78 people watching, by the way. We started the show at 3:30. It is almost 7 o'clock, or 4:30 p.m. Eastern. It's almost 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern.
Hey, Cassie has a fantastic idea in the chat.
What's that?
She says, I think if Jack ever does a 12-hour live show, I should be able to come on the show.
Yeah, we could probably figure something out there. Cassie can show her face for the first time. Tell you what, man, if we get to 10K, Cassie will come on the show for the first time.
Cassie will do a 12-hour live show by herself.
No.
If we get to 15.
Cassie will come on the show and help us out on that 12-hour stream. Hot Rod 24 says, I want Cassie on the show. I want her on too, but we got to get to 10K. Kurgan Cold says he's got a flight. He's got to catch. Kurgan, thank you so much for all the support. Hope to see you on Sunday, my friend, for the Paul Skeens watch party.
Kurgan.
It's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable, Cully.
Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable, Captain Cully. I can't believe it. My Venmo, you can scan the QR code or go to @Jack-Sperry. Oh my goodness, man. If we get to 10K, because I think Raiders is the only show in Chat Sports history that has gotten up to 8K like we have today. So we're already making, inroads here.
And it's June.
And it's June. Just imagine our, Sunday night football watch parties with all these crazy yinzers in here. It's just going to be unbelievable. Christopher Roy is chanting, Cassie, Cassie, Cassie. You know what, man? Screw it. If we get to 9,000, I'll bring Cassie on a live show one day.
Come on.
All right, we still have to get to 10 to do the 12-hour stream. But if we get to 9, Cassie will come on the show for a live stream sometime. And we'll make that happen. Got about 2.5 minutes to get to 9,000. 8,033. Unless someone puts in $1,000 or if multiple people put in 500. Looks like we might be cutting this, man. That's okay. That is 100% cool with me. If you guys want this show to end here, it's perfectly fine. Cassie wants Culver's. We eventually have to get that done. Cassie says, I don't chug, but I take shots.
It's good enough.
So I guess we'll have Cassie take shots if she comes on the show, but we got to get to 9,000 here.
What a day, Jack.
What a day, man. Joey's second freaking live stream makes over 8K. Maybe, geez, Joey, somebody give this kid a pay raise. Making money hand over fist over here, man.
Hey, someone clip this, send it to James and Brett.
Oh, man. So to recap today's events, Steelers in our Madden simulation won 23-20. Chris Boswell redeemed himself with a game-winning field goal, and we have beaten the Raiders reports number from yesterday. They challenged us to a Super Chat battle, and we delivered, and we handed the Raiders report their first ever loss in a Super Chat battle in Raiders report history. So let's give ourselves a big round of applause here. That is something no channel has ever done. So I'm not sure, not sure if any channel will. I think this is something that really differentiates Steelers Talk from the rest of the channels here at Chat Sports, other than Raiders, which is just a cash cow, of course. So big respect to the Raiders and what they've been able to do. But I mean, what this channel has brought in just this month is something that this company has never, ever seen. That's time. Less than a minute here, so unless somebody comes in last second with a $1,000 super chat, 30 seconds. Unless someone comes in with a grand, which, by the way, don't feel like you need to, but if you want to, you'll see exactly. Fernando Martin says we need Platinum Club. Fernando, I've had an idea as far as another club for a while, and we might have to unveil it here soon. I've had this idea for a while. I'm not going to unveil it right now. I've got to run it by the bosses and all that stuff, but I've had a good idea for a while. I think you're going to like it, and Fernando, you'd definitely be on there. Oh. That's it?
Yep.
All right, man. We're going to call it a show. We're going to call it a show.
Sperry, I think we got to give a just quick round of applause for everybody.
Yeah, everybody that's been here since the start, big round of applause. We did something today that no other channel has done in this company's history other than the Raiders Report. And I never thought I'd be able to say that, Steelers Talk was, in the same category as Raiders Report in any category, let alone super chat revenue because they're ridiculous in that regard. So you guys have just been unbelievable today. Fernando says raffle off some stuff after today. You can better believe there's going to be some raffles in the future, man. There's no doubt about that. Again, every single dollar that you guys donated today is not going to me. It's going to making more Steelers content for you guys. We're going to improve our graphics. We're going to improve all the different stuff that we do to get more content to you guys. So I really do appreciate all the support that you gave to me, to Coop, to Jeremy, to Joey, to Captain Cully, to Steelers Smitty, everybody here, man. I want to give a big one last shout out to all the great people that showed up today. Fernando Martin, Hot Rod 24 has been here since the start. Steelers Jax. How can I forget Platinum 666? Shannon, you're unbelievable. You know that. Kurgan Cold. Tim, you're fantastic as well. Cassie, who's been here since the start. Show her some love for her birthday tomorrow. Dylan Lewandowski was here for a long time. Christopher Roy has put in stuff. Anthony Fuller. King Yinzer's been here. This has been a team effort, and it definitely couldn't have happened without you guys. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. Until next time, here we go, Steelers.